Welcome to Recap. Whatever, she quit doing that. Vegas or UFC Vegas. I just opened my UFC Vegas. What are you drinking? PBR? Pabst Blue Ribbon? Look at you.
We're going high class today.
UFC Vegas 66 live discussion with BC Dave and Ranj as we look at the face-offs. As we're gonna do it how we do it every time. Just gonna show the face-offs on a shared screen. And Dave, did you watch weigh-ins?
I did watch weigh-ins. One person missed weight.
Who did?
One person missed weight.
Nobody. Awesome. Good.
No, one
Good.
person
I like
missed.
that. Yeah.
Forget who it was though.
All right. How you been? You've been gone for three weeks. Busy.
Yeah, I know it's been messed up.
Yeah, I had to skip a week. People thought I quit. People thought I was gone. People thought I died. There's 1 week that you're like, I can't make it, and I'm like, man, I don't feel good anyway, so whatever. Then last week I did with Johnny K. That was a good show. But I'm glad to see you back. So
Glad
okay,
to be back.
Dave's camera on his laptop is messed up, but he still can share the screen. And his video of him is through his phone. So all right, let's go get through this. Yeah, let's do this. This is the last show of the year. How'd you do last week, Dave? You did better than me, I think. I'm definitely on Tapology, I do believe.
Yeah, I did pretty good.
I went 7-4-1 last week. Ugh. But I did, I got robbed, just like Patty Pimblett and shit. Whatever. That's in the past. We don't dig up the past. We're gonna move on. So let's open this show up. What's the curtain jerker here? Sergey Morozov and Journey Newsom?
That's correct. Step one.
All right, let's do it. Let's get it going. Add to stream. Here we go with the Tapology. So both of them have 2 losses in their last 5. I think look at Morozov's pretty decent favors, but everybody on Tapology's picking them.
Yeah.
18-5 record. His losses are Douglas Silva de Andrade.
Yeah.
And is that Umar?
Yeah.
Nurmagomedov. Well, gotta respect that name, the Nurmagomedov name. So anyway, he's taking on Journey Newsom though. Newsom, he's somewhat of a vet. He's 10-3. It's not horrible. Seems kind of well rounded, but I'm picking Morozov here. I know he's the favorite. Let's look at Newsom real quick. Look at those L's though. Look at the red.
Yeah, from Costa, Ramos. That one's a boxing one for Carlos Green where he lost by split decision.
Okay.
The no contest to Domingo Pilarte.
Domingo Pilarte. This sounds like a horse jockey, doesn't it? Domingo Pilarte. It does.
And his last win was a unanimous decision with Fernie Garcia. So I mean, Fernie Garcia, meh.
Wasn't that was like his Fernie Garcia's debut or something? I think. Hey.
Yeah.
Come here, Trigger. Trigger, come here, buddy. Come here.
Oh, the new puppy.
Dave. Yeah, this is my new puppy. Good boy.
Oh,
just a little bit.
Very cute.
Can you see him? Chocolate Lab. Here, hold on. Just real quick, just so you see a bigger picture. Who's a good boy? You all right?
He's peeing.
Is he? No, he's not. Oh, a little bit. He gets a little nervous. I think his former owners might have been mean to him, as Nora says. So, especially the guy owner. So it's kind of expected.
You want to have a jog off? Hang on.
What's that?
Hang on.
No, you'll definitely win.
Why didn't I just bring
There's
the phone over to her?
big old Luna. Luna, what's she up at? 120 pounds now?
No, she's only like 90 pounds. Just a baby.
90. I think Trigger is probably about 70, right? Something around there. But anyway, that's what's happened the past 3 weeks since you've been gone. Got a new doggy. Blood Money joining the show. Are you working tonight, Blood Money? Okay. Anyway, back to this. We got Journey Newsom, Sergey Morozov. I'm on the side of Morozov. I just think he's better, well-rounded. Journey Newsom, I'm not fading against Journey Newsom. I just think Morozov is a better fighter here, and he should win. And that's the consensus pick anyway, like through Tapology anyway. And all the cappers I've listened to, I didn't hear anybody saying anything like picking Journey Newsom.
No.
It's a big
and
animal.
It's not going to be
all better.
It's not going to be a pretty fight either. As you can see from the stats, strikes landed per minute pretty much the same. Strike absorbed, a little advantage for Journey Newsom there as well. But this is where it's going to be against the cage, ground and pound control, 2.87 takedown average per 15 minutes to 0.96. Journey Newsom's takedown defense is 0. He's going to get ragdolled. There's no way around it. Not going to be
agreed. Yeah, I didn't realize his takedown defense was 0.
Now,
Morozov,
does he not submit people though, so he's just going to be grounding and pounding. Good wrestler. Yeah, it's going to be his path to victory.
Yeah. I don't even wear Thrasher and I can skate. I can kick flip, buddy. I can kick. I'll grind my trucks and sparks fly out the back. Anyway, but now it's snowboard season. That's what skateboarders do in the winter. We got dumped on today here in the great Northeast, New York State.
Nice.
Dumped on, school closings, all that today. Yep. Nora had a snow day. I had to go into work 40 miles an hour just because the roads are so shit. But all right. So me and you both on Morozov. Let's look at their face-offs.
You look so different.
Oh, there's my howler head girl. Looking good, looking thick. What do you think? She's probably about $170. All that. These guys are $135, and she's just as tall and thicker. Look at Morozov. He's got the height. He's got the reach. You can tell by the arm. Look, did you see that little quick flex from Journey Newsom with the pec flex? I don't know what that was all about, but I think he's a little shook. Morozov's more confident. I'm going to take Morozov. I'm confident with that pick as well. Okay, so moving up the card.
She put some makeup on. She put some makeup on.
Yeah, she is smiling. She looks good today. She looks healthy. I did watch these face-offs already. About better snowboards as well. We can hit the slopes sometime, buddy.
Come on down.
3 fighters out of Kazakhstan on the next 2 cards between now and January 14th. I like them all. Kazakhstan's coming up. Those stands, the Uzbekistans, the Kazakhstans, the former Soviet Republic nations they're all good. They got, all that. Georgia, can't. Easy win for Morozov. Exactly, Brandon B. I'm with you. For real, you can't. This card here is loaded with a bunch of Russians. We'll get through them. So anyway, up the card we have David Dvorak, Manel Cape. I don't even know how to say it. Cape, whatever.
I don't know.
There's no hyphen at the E, so Manel Cape. We're gonna say Cape.
There you go.
Okay, David Dvorak. He's 20-4. Comes in as a 2-1 underdog, which I don't. David Dvorak's been looking. Pull up his Tapology. We got it up here. It's been looking decent. He's coming off a loss, but look, he's got those four green wins before the loss. And who was that loss to? What's that say?
Mateus Nicolau.
Oh, yeah, Mateo. Yeah, so that's not a horrible loss to have, and a bunch of green before that. So I don't know if you want to judge him off his last, but these are 125ers. This is flyweight, lightest class in the UFC for men. Just Manel Kopp, though, he's coming. You know, I like about this kid, he's coming out of Ryzen, and he was like the Rise. That's a Japanese regional scene, and he was like the Ryzen champ coming out of there, just wiping through those bros over there. And that Alexander, was that Pantoja? What is that? I could barely read that.
That's Alexander Pantoja, yeah, and the Mateus Nicolau.
That fight he said he lost because the sweaty feet thing. He wasn't used to going barefoot, because in Ryzen you can wear wrestling sneakers.
Okay.
And so he chalked that loss up to sweaty feet, poor traction. Okay, we'll give that's an excuse, I guess, just as good as any other. Then is that Mateus Nicolau again?
Yeah, he lost by split decision.
Yeah, and that I heard that was a robbery. I don't remember that fight. I did watch it, but a lot of these fights I don't remember a lot. But look, he's coming off that Odi Osborne and Triple Z, Zagas Zumagulov, Zako. That dude, you know, so he's coming off some good wins. And I'm gonna take Manel Cape here. I think he's got the tail of the tape advantage too when it comes to height and reach. And I just watching the face-offs. I liked how he looked there. So let's pull up those, and let's see what the thing is. This fight is going to be good. Cap should be -170 in my opinion. Agreed. What is? Oh yeah, it should be a lot closer. He's a heavy favorite. It's like -2 something, -230. That's why I've written down anyway. That was early. I wrote the lines down early in the week, though.
He's at -250 now. Yeah.
-250. That's disgusting.
Yeah.
This is a tough fight for Cap. Cap, I feel, is how it's pronounced. Cape, Cap, whatever. It doesn't. No Cap. I think it's Cape. Okay. Cape doesn't have the best fight IQ or cardio. Cape is unreliable. True, both of those things, but David Dvorak, yeah, he is. But you have to be at 125, you know. Let's what's the stats say? I can't read that little stuff. You got to read it to me.
Strike landed per minute, 4.69 for Manuel, 3.87 for David. Strike absorbed per minute, 4.59 for Manuel, and 3.0 for David. So Manel is pretty much taking one for every one that he gives out. David's got a slight advantage on that one. However, the volume does favor Manel. Takedown average for David Dvorak is 0, and his takedown defense is 81%. Manel, also not much of a takedown guy, 0.77. The takedown defense of 80%. So these guys have really good takedown defenses. They're not looking to bring it to the ground. Looks like it's going to be a stand-up. In the stand-up, I get Manel's going to have more volume. I think David's going to have the better gas tank going the long range. I think he's got the better defense as well. It's a lot closer than what the odds say. I like Dvorak. I mean, I'm gonna stay away from the betting here. So just for Tapology's sake, I'm picking Dvorak by decision.
What is it? Is that see what Real News is putting? What is that? Steroid? Is that steroid thing? Tyrannobol, metabolite, pulsing. I can't fade them. I'm all pro steroid use.
There you go. Yeah,
steroids. It gives the edge. Absolutely. Let's see if we can see a little bit of, huh?
Long term too. That stuff doesn't go away.
Right. It stays with you. Let's see if you can pull up the face-offs.
Sunglasses aren't a great look.
He flips them up though, so he can look. So Dvorak can look right in his eyes. Watch, he flips them up right here. When he gets close, now, all right. You know what? I'll look you in the eye. I'll flip these up. There you go. Now look at me. Now look at me.
Yeah, I don't mind Dvorak on that one.
Huh?
I don't mind Dvorak on that one. I like it.
I know. I think he looks stoic, but he looks. If you play it back a little bit, kick it back a little bit. He doesn't. He looks kind of doesn't look intense. You know what I mean?
Well, that's pretty intense.
Well, not intense. You know, he looks kind of like what doesn't look like he's aggressive. I don't know. You can't really take much off this face off. Not from my
I like it.
point of view. I like it too. I'm not going to put money on either way, but I'm picking cap, whatever. What are you going to go Dvorak?
I'm going with the skinny white guy.
There you go. On tap.
I'm not being racist or anything. I'm just going with the skinny white guy.
Looks like I'm. Yeah, I mean, physically they're both pretty right there with each other. But I like the whole Ryzen background. I like the Japanese regional scene background for Cap. Dvorak, what country is he from? What's that flag?
Czechoslovakia.
There you go.
Czech Republic.
Czech Republic, yep. Cap can grapple but lives with his hands, and Dvorak has good take. What is that? TQD, takedown defense, I think he meant. TDD. Yeah. I like the over 2.5. Yeah, me too. That's a good bet, MPTV. Good bet there. Dvorak has decent striking, great fight IQ. It's dog
plus
or pass.
200. I might put a scratch off on that.
I mean, sure. I'm not, like I said, I'm not putting money on it or putting either one of these dudes. I'll put Cap in like the big picture parlay, but none of my solid parlays, not my round robin fight parlay thing. Torn on it, but the steroids are just something I thought I should bring up. Yeah, I mean, steroids pushed me over to the Cap side. Cap doesn't KO, Dvorak wins a decision. Probably. I could see that totally happening. Especially judges nowadays. Gross. I mean, look what happened last week. There's like a big upset about that thing. There's like even Dana wants fans to bring shit up about the whole, the judging on that.
It was pretty bad.
Yeah, absolutely. That Patty Pimblett thing, unreal. Gordon,
really bad.
Whatever. It happens though. It happens almost once a card, pretty much. One time a card, there's a robbery, but that one was clear robbery. That was just, Now they're thinking maybe, how James Krause got studied for bet tampering. Now they're starting to look into these judges like, hey, who are these judges' friends? Are they making? Is that this judge's nephew making a bet? They're starting to look at deep into these judges, like maybe there's some gambling tampering there too, especially with the robbery judging like that. I think it should go to like a panel. I don't know. They got to change something up anyway. Agreed, MPTV. Yeah, I agree too. Dvorak should win a decision. 2 cents. What's up, buddy? I parlayed Cap. Yeah, I mean, I would like I said, I'm gonna put him in a big parlay, but he's not a solid, confident pick for me. Told you guys about Patty in a decision.
I think the consensus is pretty much Cap within distance, because all of his wins are within distance. He doesn't have one win by decision, and if it does go the distance, I think we're looking at David Dvorak for this one here.
I agree. I mean,
this would be Cap's first decision win. His first decision win? He knocks people out.
What's Dvorak's losses? Has he been knocked out? Has he been finished?
His 2 losses are his one loss is a unanimous decision.
That's it, huh?
Yeah. This is why I'm not big on Cap. I think Dvorak.
Now that you just pointed that out, but it says 20-4. What are those ones in the regional scene way when he first started out? Yeah,
2012.
Any by knockout? They don't even say, right? They just say loss.
No, yeah.
2012 was his most recent loss. I'm flipping dog. Thank you,
Yeah,
Dave,
I know. And the money's there at plus 200. I like it.
Yeah, I'm for real. I'm not confident, but I'm flipping my pick on Tapology for sure. The free bet.
Talk myself into it.
Neither of these guys throw volume. True, but that's the thing, though. I think Cap has a nice hard punch, and these judges like to see damage. KS1 champ. Ooh, KSW. You mean? Right? That's that Polish scene, right? The Polish Eastern Europe scene thing. All right. Anyway, let's move on to the next fight. This one, I'm torn a little bit. And I didn't get right odds because the odds didn't come out till late. We got Brian Battle, 8-1, taking on Ranj Fakhretdinov, 20-2. This one's going to be a good fight. This is going to be a good fight. Both these welterweights are, lower tier. They're not even mid-range. They're like a number.
One's ranked. Brian's ranked 41 welterweight, and Ranj is ranked number 80.
Yeah, that's a big spread. Who's the favorite? Fakhretdinov, favorite.
Number 80 is the favorite.
Isn't that crazy, right? That's weird. But I mean, Brian Battle's known for didn't he win the Ultimate Fighter? And then after the Ultimate Fighter, he beat Tresean Gore, who was another who was supposed to be an Ultimate Fighter prospect and all that stuff. What's the Tapology odds say right there? Minus what? Not these, not the public pick. 50-50. That's interesting. The bookie odds right there. Slight favorite.
Minus 150 for Ranj, plus 130 for Battle.
It's 130 for Battle. All right, let's dive. Let's take a
and Bet365 has it plus 125 for Battle. Ranj at minus 150.
All right, let's go back and take a look at their last 5, just recency. Man, Hollerhead girl. Oh, I like her. Look at all green for Brian Battle. Go down. Look at that.
Couple exhibition MMAs. Andre
But aside from his last 3 fights, though, they're not known from what I can tell here.
But I mean, even Gilbert Urbina is not that good. Tresean Gore, not that good.
He's coming off a win though, Tresean Gore. As recently, he's coming off a win, right? Yeah, he made quick work of his last fight.
Lost against Cody Bundridge, and then his loss against
But Josh Fremd, I remember I picked against Tresean Gore, and he took my money. That was a decent fight though. He impressed me a little bit.
Anyways, not a great repertoire for Brian Battle, which is why I think Ranj is the favorite.
But I don't know. Let's pull it. Ranj does have twice the experience. He's 20-2. Let's pull up his stuff and look at
his last win was in the Wolnick Wrestling League.
Okay, what about his last MMA win?
Andreas Michailidis.
That's that Greek dude.
Unanimous decision. Yeah. Eric Spicely knocked him out in round 1. That was in the UAE Warriors.
Yeah, Eric
Spicely that,
is
now
at in
GFC.
I think Eric Spicely is now like PFL or Bellator or something. I know he's definitely in a lower promotion. He's doing all right too. Well, I guess not. He's not doing that great. Look at loss.
Nope, not doing good.
Okay. Okay. Also, Brian, good point about better. Brian Battle is coming in kind of short notice. Ranj Fakhretdinov was supposed to fight Michael Morales originally. Morales got an injury, so Brian Battle's coming off on short notice with half the fight experience. Ranj looked bigger than I thought he would today. Let's see how they look in this face-offs here. And he was girthier for sure. Look at. And also notice the Brian Battle looks weak as hell. It looks like he had like kind of like a shitty weight cut. I didn't check the weigh-ins, but look at look at right there. Sleepy. He's all sleepy eye.
Doesn't look good.
That is not a good sign. Where Fakhretdinov smiling, got the chest hair pumping out. Just by looking at this, if I didn't have any background on these guys, I'm gonna say Fakhretdinov, the Russian. So and I'm sticking with him as well. Where you can pull up see if you can find the weigh-in for Battle.
Oh, he came in very much late in the weigh-ins.
Oh, probably because he was sucking weight.
Now, here's somebody who didn't look good in the weigh-ins. He looked horrible. Look at that.
Sean Strickland? Yeah.
Oh, he looks horrible. Anyways, we'll talk about that later.
Yeah, we will. I don't want to spoiler. Morono owns a gym, dude. I explained that last week on the live show. Morono is always ready because he owns a gym and he's active in his gym every day. All right. Let's Renat was supposed to fight. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you too. Yeah. Both you guys sound sick. I'm a little bit. I got a little bit of a. I'm not sick. Not. Shit is going around New York. I know that. It's people like my wife's teacher. Voice. She's like half her. Huh?
I just have a sexy voice and no mic.
Yeah, it's definitely not COVID. It starts with Co, but it ends with Kane. Just kidding. That's a source of my. I'm just kidding. That's the source of my sniffles. Just playing, just joking. Or am I? Feel better about better. Better about better. Battle coming down in weight. Is he? It's 170. Brian Battle, what's he usually a 185 guy? Yeah, I'm feeling more look at it. I'm feeling better about the Fakhretdinov. I think and minus 150, he had my 3-leg parlay today. Are you taking Fakhretdinov as well?
Yep.
Dave?
Yep.
Okay, good. He might make the thing at minus 150. Short notice. Yeah, we'll get to Sean Strickland. He's main eventer. You guys are talking ahead. Battle short notice and down a weight class. Yes, Brandon B. Battle short notice and coming down a weight class from. I didn't know he was coming down a weight class, but that's good info there. And look at how he looked in the face-offs. He looked like he had a bad weight cut. So, all right. I think we're both sold on Fakhretdinov. Let's move up the card to the Japanese hot prospect, Mahashate. Well, you want to say more? You want to say more about Fakhretdinov? Oh, he did miss weight. I thought you said nobody did. What?
No. He's the only. I said one missed weight. You just don't listen to me.
I thought you said no one missed weight.
I said one missed weight. Look at your fighting average. Look at your stats for Brian Battle real quick.
Okay, let's do that. Brian Battle stats. Real quick. Go ahead.
Strikes landed per minute, 7.18 compared to Renat's 3.00. All right. Strike absorbs 4.53 to 1.20. Accuracy 73% to 56%. So on the feet, Brian's got more volume, but he does take more. Renat's more accurate, but only throwing 3 strikes a minute. Now, here, this is where this fight is going to take place. Takedown average per 15 minutes, 5 to Brian Battle's 1.31. Takedown defense for Renat is at 100%. Takedown defense 55%. Just a matter of time till Renat takes him down, controls him on the ground. I don't think he's going to be able to finish him. I think it's going to go the distance, but I'm definitely looking at Renat for ground and pound for total domination. It's going to be a good wrestling match.
You know, I noticed last week our buddy Blood Money, Cody, he mentioned a stat. Everybody that's in the past, I forgot how many events, but everybody that's come down a weight class has lost. And he ripped off like 5 different examples of people dropping weight class he's like recently the only person that's gone up a weight class or come down a weight class and won has been somebody that's been at that weight class before, you know, and then jump back to it. So new premier fighters coming down a weight class, like Brian Battle, as far as I know, he's never fought at 170. I could be wrong, but that's another.
No, he fought before 170. The fight, his previous fight before his last one was at 170. So he's fought at the weight before. He's just coming down. His last fight was at 185. That's all.
Still, I'm going against him. I'm taking.
No, I get it. And look at
Battle will gas.
One more stat is Renat averages
Delete
fight time.
is the only one that came down weight class and won. What's that?
Yeah.
Go ahead. Throw another stat.
Renat's average fight time, 15 minutes. So Renat by decision.
Sweet.
He's a wrestler.
Yeah, definitely. He's gonna have the blanket coverage and do a little damage down there as well, I do believe.
Yeah.
Brian Battle.
Your prop is definitely Renat by decision.
And I think he's gonna also have the better cardio, I think, just from looking at that face off. Brian Battle looked like he was gonna pass out for a second.
Oh, I have a bet boost. Look at this. Renat by decision or technical decision, plus 225.
Oh,
how you
take
doing?
That bet. Do it. Place that bet right now.
$25.
There you go. Place bet. Good deal. Good deal.
Thanks for the bet boost.
Absolutely. Okay, let's move up. We got weight miss Mahashate taking on Rafa Garcia. Rafa. Now this is an interesting fight because Mahashate he's a hot prospect striker because you know the only like the Chinese they're great at striking. Their weakness is to be honest, it's their wrestling. Where Rafa Garcia, Mexican, I think he's going to have the better ground game if it goes there. But on the feet, I think Mahashate is going to be the dominant person. You can pull up stats to verify that, but this is going by what I think in their last.
I'm not going to.
Mahashate's only got one UFC fight. He's only got one UFC fight, so it's not really there's not much to go off of.
Oh no, I got two.
Oh, two? Oh, he's got like a contender series or something.
Garcia and Estremadura.
Esther?
Here we go. He is currently 9-1. His last fight was against Steve Garcia, where he knocked him out in round 1. Previous to that was Achilles Estremadura.
Achilles Estremadura, whatever. So nobody I ever heard of.
Who was undefeated. Oh, the Canadian guy.
Oh, Canadian too. I bet you he's from British Columbia. Probably lives right down the road from you. Didn't even know.
No, didn't know.
Didn't even know. What's up, Johnny K? What's going on, buddy? So Johnny, you want to come on the show? I can Instagram you the link. You're welcome to. I'm gonna do it. I'm sending you the link, Johnny. It's up to you. Not forcing you to, of course, but you're welcome to join me and Dave. This is the last show of the year. So there it is. It's out there for you. It's up to you, bud. It was a good show last week. You got a t-shirt off of me. He won the t-shirt bet last week. Even though Morono, man, I picked Morono. And Ponzinibbio pulled that out of his ass. But he did rock him. He did. I have Morono's face looked. He looked like he got retarded on that hit.
He did. I'm a huge Morono fan. Fortunately I faded him because of the short notice.
Right, but he was a class act. Like Johnny said, he was looking up a t-shirt for me round 2. He was starting to look for the t-shirt. Johnny, yours is on the way. You should get it right before Christmas. You'll get it. It's already paid.
Thanks, homie.
Dave, you got one coming.
I saw I get MMA Jesus' t-shirts going here. He's got a bunch coming. He's got a whole wardrobe coming to him.
Holy shit. Did you guys tell me on Delidze last week? It was my money maker. I picked him anyway.
Yep.
Johnny did great. Johnny got one wrong last week.
He did good.
He should have got Malcolm Gordon wrong, but you know how that goes. Don't trust Rafa. I do not trust Rafa. I Hafa trust him. I half trust him. Only because he will have the wrestling advantage. But I think I'm picking Mahashate, the underdog. I'm taking the plus money here on Mahashate. Last I knew, he was like even plus 100. Don't bet this fight. Well, I don't know. I got to circle. It was, if I did have time for a show, this was going to be on it because I'm kind of on the fence with this.
It's an insane face-off too, by the way. Like just gigantic differences in the guys.
Yeah,
have you seen the face-off?
I did see it, but let's play it for these guys.
Man, he looks
wake
rough.
up, buddy. Wake up, Brian Battle. Look at Brian Battle looking. He looks horrible right there.
See, this is why you got to watch this show.
Right.
Look at the height difference.
Look at the. I know, but look at the girth on the abs of Rafa Garcia.
Yeah, but he's not going to be able to get like anywhere near him. Like, look at the reach advantage.
I know, but
just punch that jab out there and keep a distance.
Compact wrestler type of body. You know what I mean? But hopefully Mahashate has enough takedown defense, keep it on the feet, and just outstrike him. And look at, he does tower. He's got to have reach and height there, and definitely youth. Isn't he like super young? He's like 20 something, like early 20s.
And he missed weight, so he's still. But he doesn't look like he's hurting, even though he missed weight. I don't think he killed himself trying to make weight.
Knock Rafa's block off. I hope you're right, because I'm pretty confident on the underdog here. I think he should have favored, but for some reason, Rafa Garcia does have that experience edge, you know, for being 14-3. But I don't know what. So, Dave, which way you going? I'm going.
I'm going Machete.
Mahashate.
Machete. I'm going with the Chinese guy.
Coincidentally, there's a movie with that one Mexican called Machete. What's that guy?
Machete.
You know what I'm talking about.
What's his name? I don't remember what his name is. Regardless,
he's in all those movies. Anyway, we're taking Mahashate, the Chinese machete.
Yeah,
that light shit's got to go. Dude, I'm drinking full flavor. Drinking the Red Star. Drinking Heinekens. And Dave's drinking full flavor too. PBRs. Oh, you're talking about Johnny. Johnny does the Miller Lights. He's watching his boyish figure.
Boyish figure. Yeah, we don't care. Comes a point in time in your life where you don't give two shits. Ranj and I are there.
Ponzi money line KO. I'll never bet Ponzi again. Agreed. Are you taking him TKO KO? You know what? On Tapology, I am. I got him finishing. I got him. I picked him TKO round 2 for Mahashate. Heck yes, there's my dudes back, brighten up my Friday. Absolutely. Glad to see you, Ice Viking. Glad to see you.
What's up,
so, this next one also. Oh, okay, we're not done. Mahashate opened as a favorite and got bet down. Everyone's on Rafa. That's why I bet on him. Yeah, what was the Tapology on that, Dave? What was the public opinion for that Mahashate thing? Yeah, Danny Trejo. That's the machete. That's that guy. Yeah. Mexican.
Machete 66%, over 34%.
Oh, see that? Tapology. The casuals know too. They know too. So, yeah, go with. And you know what? Just like last week, the bookies had Curtis as the underdog, but Tapology casuals had him as the heavy favorite, like a lot of last week. And well, look what happened. Chris Curtis, he got it done. So next one, this one, second, well, one of the hardest fights to predict on this card. I've looked at both sides and I've flipped back and forth. We got Saeed Nurmagomedov, legendary name, against Saeed Yokub Kakhramonov. A lot of people like the Cock. I don't know. I'm kind of on the side of the Cock, but I also like the Nurmagomedov just because the name. I'm torn here. I'm a little torn. I'm still torn. On Tapology, I made myself have to pick one way, and I picked Said Yokub. I took Kakhramonov, but man, I'm not confident at all. I'm gonna stay away from this on a betting standpoint and just enjoy watching it. I'm gonna be rooting for Kakhramonov because that was my Tapology pick, but it could go either way. I have no idea who's gonna win this thing. Nurmagomedov, and Said, he's better than Umar. He's like, he's only lost once, right? Or twice. He's 16-2.
They're
16-2, but that's twice. That's all Kakhramonov's lost to is also only twice.
But I mean, his last loss was against Raoni Barcelos, and that was 3 years ago. 3 years ago. Don't even look at it.
When was Kakhramonov's?
4 years ago.
Flying knee. Who's that say? Pipe Vargas?
Yeah. But 4 years ago.
A flying knee. That's a flying knee is kind of like how you gonna, that's a one-off. How did Raoni Barcelos win?
By decision. Unanimous. When he was 14-1.
About better likes the cock. It's a striking Dagestani. Yeah, and what is Uzbekistan? It's like a Dagestani versus Uzbekistan. I told you, the Kazakhstans and the Uzbekistans. That's all similar shit. It's all those stands. Dagestan, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan. They all have a similar type of style of wrestling, grappling shit, spinning shit. Curtis by finish. Curtis round 2. Back in action, man. Yeah, he made mine and Johnny's 3-leg parlay. Definitely betting against the market public on Danny Trejo, sharps on Hoffa. Yes. I don't know. I'm gonna go with Machete there. I think the sharps think that Hoffa's gonna be able to wrestle. That's what the thing is there. But let's look at this Kakhramonov, and look at Said looking like an Amish guy. He looks like Ezekiel right down the way from me, like 2 miles down the way. I got the Stone Arabian Amish. He looks like Ezekiel. He can go make you a shed. He'll make you a shed, and his wife will make you some bread with her dirty fingernails. But so I'm going to take Kakhramonov right here. But like I said, who knows? Who knows with this? Which way you leaning, Dave?
It's so hard. He's such a good wrestler, ground game. He's got better hands. I think he's going to be able to stop the takedowns.
What do you have stats for these guys? Let's pull that one. Yeah. Let's compare the volume and the takedown stats. Let's do that. Maybe that'll push me.
Wow, this will definitely not look good. But I've only got 2 fights for.
That's fine.
Said.
Let's hear them.
For the cock, I've only got
Said
2 fights.
Yokub?
Yeah. Cock average fight time 14.5 to 8.11 for Said. Strikes landed per minute 4.15 for Said. So I can't do it. For the cock 2.29. So advantage there for Said.
Oh, definitely much more volume.
2.20 to 0.91.
Okay, he doesn't get hit that much either then.
Both similar on the ratios though. But definitely a little bit more volume for Said on the feet. Now on the ground, this is only 2 fights, and look at who the opponents are: Lawrence and Jones. So take this with a grain of salt. This is why you got to take stats with a grain of salt. Takedown average 6.07 to 0.61. Takedown accuracy 10%. So Said's not much of a takedown guy. He's just gonna line up on the feet, control him. Dirty fighter. It's gonna be great.
So on the ground, defense. Looks like Kakhramonov has better ground, right?
Yeah, Kakhramonov has more ground, but I mean that's on two fights, and look at who they are: Lawrence and Jones. Neither of which are ground guys. I could probably take them down.
What are those Nurmagomedov fights going off of?
So many. Ramos, Barcelos, Striegel, Stamen, Silva Dondrad. So I mean, he's got a whole bunch of. He's got a lot of fights on there. I can't talk. These are horrible names.
Silva de
Andrade.
Leather cock plus money. He's not plus money though. Not on my thing. They're both negative. They're both minus. He's he's still an underdog, but he's minus 103, where Nurmagomedov is minus 117.
I got Nurmagomedov at plus 100.
Ooh,
and the cock at minus 125.
Wow. Going to bed? Good night. See you in the morning. You taking Trigger with you? Taking dog? Or you got the cat? All right. Zaid opened up as the dog and got bet up. Pick his Nurmagomedov, but no bet, too greasy pass. Yeah, I hear you. Me too.
Plus money.
They're
plus money for the Russian.
Who's for the Dagestani, right?
No, for the Russian.
Nurmagomedov's plus money, plus 100.
Yep.
Sold. Dog. Take the dog. Sold. I'm going to switch my pick on Tapology too. Not feeling confident, but I will. I'll lean that way. Are you're doing the same thing? You're going Nurmagomedov?
Yep. Yeah, plus money. A little scratch off.
Yeah. When in doubt, take the value, right? Plus money. All right. Cheers to that. Cheers to those guys and the Howlerhead girl. Love her. All right. Next, we got Human Bowling Ball, Duran Wynn, taking on Cuban Missile Crisis, Julian Marquez. Is this on or is off?
No.
This is off,
no.
Right? This got canceled.
I got Jake Matthews and Matt Semmelsberger. Semi.
Yeah, I'll get an outdated Tapology printout. Jake Matthews, the Jedi, Matt Semmelsberger. And he's a 2-1 underdog. And I am high on Semmelsberger, even though he's coming off a loss to.
Really?
I am. I like him. I know he's coming off that loss to Morono, but Morono has shown he's kind of a class act. Jake Matthews, I lost money on Jake Matthews before, and that when he left a bad taste in my mouth with that loss. That I bet him, and I forgot who it was against, but you're gonna pull up their Tapology. We'll find out. Semi the Jedi, look at Alex Morono. And that was a decision. And, I was surprised. He had the cardio to last. And I don't know. Something about him. I like how he's kind of aggressive. Look at.
Sure.
I don't know. You had AJ Fletcher up there. What the hell are you doing?
Well, because AJ Fletcher was his last win and he was 9-0. Now he's 9-2.
Right.
So AJ Fletcher was very much with AJ Fletcher.
There was a lot of hype on AJ Fletcher, though.
Yeah, he's lost his last two.
Super hype. Super hype there.
And
I don't like that loss to Chaos Williams by decision, though. Williams,
even Martin Sano was another win, and Martin Sano sucks.
He does suck.
So, I realized there's that loss, Alex Morono, where he looked good. AJ Fletcher sucks. Martin Sano sucks. He lost to Chaos Williams. So previous to that was his win against Jason Witt, which was first round knockout where he tagged him. All right. I'm trying to come on board. I really am. Because he looks better in the face-offs.
I don't know. Let's check out in the face-offs. Let's check out the Aussie. Let's check out Jake Matthews, the Australian.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm picking.
Let's see. See that?
Beat Andre Fialho, knocked him out.
Yeah.
Pretty good. He lost to Sean Brady when Sean Brady was undefeated. Not bad.
Right.
He beat Diego Sanchez when Diego Sanchez was in CTE mode.
Yeah. Then what's that before that?
Oh, Emil Weber Meek.
Okay.
Who I don't know. And
right.
Rostam Akman. Who also I don't know. Who sucks.
6-4. Yeah, he's horrible. Well, 4 losses in a row. Horrible. He does suck. Okay. If Matthews grapples, he's gonna run through Jedi. Let's welcome to the stream, Johnny K. What's up, buddy?
Nice.
How you doing?
What's up, man? How's it going?
Hey, Johnny.
I'm glad you tuned in. Let's
yeah, I heard you say that, and I was like, you know what? Let me just get my stuff ready real quick. I'm not doing too much. I'm just watching TV, so that's why I'm on my couch. So
this is last show of the year. Let's do it right. We're gonna kick back, Dave. We're gonna put this fight on pause, and I want to see what Johnny has picked for. I'm gonna real quick though. We're just gonna go flash through it. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna read the fights off, and you don't have to. You can give it like a 1-sentence statement of why. But
got it.
All right. Sergey Morozov, Journey Newsom. Who and a quick why?
I would say Morozov. He has more options to win. He's got wrestling and the better striking, I think.
Agree.
Okay. David Dvorak, Manal Kape.
I think it's a closer fight, but I'm going to go with Kape. I think he can get the knockout. I think he's a little bit more technically a striker and more power, more explosive.
Let me just add to that. I thought the same, but you know what? David Dvorak has not had a loss since 2012. Just saying.
Well, he lost his last fight actually against Nicolau.
Yeah, well, I'm saying he hasn't had a finish. He hasn't been knocked out. He hasn't been knocked.
Gotcha.
And then 2012, it's a regional, so it just says loss. Don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know.
Like I said, it's going to be a close fight. I don't like the money line on that, so I'm going to lean Kape, but I'm not touching it. I like the overs better.
Okay, how about Brian Battle, Renat Fakhretdinov?
I'm going to go with Renat. I think he has more options to win. He's going to have the better wrestling, and I like Brian Battle, but I want to see him. I want to see him at welterweight for a full fight. He only lasted 44 seconds, and he got the knockout. So I got red flags on this fight for him. So many of them.
Yeah, that's a consensus right there for all of us. Mahashate Rafa Garcia.
I love Garcia here. I think he's going to dominate him on the mat. More options. Yep. I don't care if he's shorter. It's going to help him with the takedowns. And the missed weight doesn't look good, but it's going to help maybe the first couple rounds with the wrestling and stopping the takedowns. But I think
the tape, though. Mahashate's got him everywhere. Age, reach, height, all that.
Not grappling and wrestling.
And weight.
Not grappling and wrestling, though.
Got him knockouts, though.
If his takedown,
Garcia doesn't get knocked out. He's Mexican. He has an iron chin. He's good to go.
Okay. And how about fight of the night? Said Nurmagomedov versus Said Yokub Kakhramonov.
When I did my pick here, I was going back and forth, but as the week goes on, I'm more confident. I'm going to go with Kakhramonov. I think this is the story of the whole card. It's options because I think he has more options to win this fight. He's going to have the better wrestling.
He likes the cock too.
And on the feet, I would give it to Nurmagomedov, but I think it's closer than a lot of people think.
Yeah, like when Dave was reading the stats, the volume is so much more for the Nurmagomedov side on striking.
Yeah, because he's strictly a striker.
But then the takedown stuff, it was leaning toward Kakhramonov, toward the cock.
And he's more well-rounded. So, like he showed more wrestling in his last fight, but his first couple fights, he showed some pretty decent striking. He's a good striker. So he just rounded out his game in his last fight. So I think he's going to do more of the same.
And they're I know it says Uzbekistan, but the same region of the world. It's the same fight style. Dagestanis, Uzbekistanis, Kazakhstanis, Georgians, they all got that similar Russian-based grappling. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Sweet. So that now you're caught up.
All right, cool. Yeah, I like Kakhramonov. Like I said, I was very touch and go with that fight, and then as the week goes on, I'm feeling more comfortable picking Kakhramonov, and I actually have a bet on him at -110.
Okay, now we're caught up to we're discussing Jake Matthews, Matt Summelsberger. We just got into it. And Matt Summelsberger is plus he's a 2-to-1 underdog. That's what and it's enticing, but Dave was picking it apart. Like he was like, well, let's see who he's beat. And he's beat kind of like bums kind of. Yeah. And his compared to Jake Matthews, if you look at the last 5, Jake Matthews has a better last 5.
Yeah, for sure.
Let's look at the face-offs, Dave.
Oh.
Let's check it out. Let's see how they look. Look at what?
No, I was just looking at the Tapology. I mean, and this is just Tapology.
Tapology pick. Yeah, 93%. But you know what? Tapology, you got to think a lot of them are casuals.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. That's why I didn't say anything. But, and honestly, Semi does look better in the face-offs. I do like him better. I mean, he does look a little bit. I mean, he's taller, but it's still Semi. I know. I've been watching him for too many years. I can't do it. It's the battle of the ponytails too.
And plus, you know, Semi. He's from New Jersey too. I like the local. I'm a New Yorker. I like the local guys. And
Matthews looks a little
Jake
bigger.
Matthews, he's Australian, isn't he?
Yeah.
He does. He's got. I think the tattoo accentuates his girth on his biceps, though. But you're right. He's definitely got thicker arms.
Semi?
Just like the upper body strength, I think it's going to be on.
It looks like he's got a Semi in his pants right there. He got a Semi. He must have saw Hollerhead girl walking in.
I guess he's on Kakramanov as well.
I couldn't take anything off that face off. So I mean, I like the plus money on Semmelsberger, but Jake Matthews should win, like on paper, the stats and everything. But something inside me is saying, don't go with your heart and take Matt Semmelsberger. I don't. That's just me. I'm not confident, but I'm gonna throw a ticket on it. It's plus 200. What's that?
Yeah. I would say with that fight though, I think Matthews is better everywhere, like just one step ahead. But like Cody and me were talking about it on
striking
our live
too,
stream.
You think he's
yeah.
Did you bring up the stats on these two?
Semmelsberger has more of that like one shot knockout power than Matthews, because he can throw that right down the middle, and like he's got that like sniper right. But I mean, that's going to be earlier. That's it, because his power doesn't go all 3 rounds. It's usually the first round, and that's about it. And it starts to fade. I think Matthews is the better wrestler.
Got more volume?
Semi is 4.99 to 3.17 for Jake Matthews, but Semi also does take more than he gives out. 5.17 strike absorbed to 2.18. So when you got
he's got a negative
5
strike
strikes,
differential,
but you're taking over 5, not great. Not a good look.
And then you have to go back to the
also somebody in the chat earlier said, right here, 2 cents said if Matthews uses grappling, he's going to run through him. And I tend to lean. I like the grapplers here, but I mean, Australian wrestling, does it compare to? I mean, what's their takedown shit? The stats, Dave.
I mean, Semmelsberger does have some wrestling as well, but I mean, he really only uses it if he's like in trouble or if he's tired. Like that's what he goes to then.
Takedown average for Matthews is 1.85. For Semi, it's 0.99. So slight advantage for Matthews on the ground, I would say.
Okay. Yeah, you talked me into it. I'm going to go with the favorite. I'll take Jake Matthews. You guys are also going that way too?
Yeah. I got him in a parlay. I think I got him early in the week. He was like at minus 240, 250, but now he's like over 300.
I see. I wrote down minus 235. These are from Bet Online as of, I think, Monday. I wrote this shit down. Okay, so let's move up. We got Cheyenne Vlismas and Corey Poppins McKenna. This one's going to be interesting because you got Cheyenne Vlismas has been on a tear, and since she lost to that Montserrat Ruiz by the single trick pony head and arm. After that head and arm loss, that for real, that's all Kanoho, that Montserrat Ruiz, that's all she did was every round head and arm and just laid on her and won. And Cheyenne, I guess Montserrat Ruiz, after she got her arm raised, she spit on Cheyenne Vlismas or something. And Cheyenne's like, I'll follow you home, bitch. I'll follow you home, bitch. And for real, I heard, I don't know. She was.
I hope she did.
So, but since then, huh?
I said I hope she did. That'd be great.
Right? I think we would have heard about it through like MMA talk or some shit. Since then, those 2 wins were fierce. KO and what's the most recent?
Decision against Mallory Martin.
Yeah. But she looked pretty dominant in that fight, though.
She did. She did dominate. She won every minute of that fight. Every minute. But you got to think her weakness lies in the wrestling. If she's going to get beat by a simple head and arm, they teach that in high school. For Corey McKenna, that's her base. Even though she didn't use that against Elise Reed, but that's her like roots are. And she's from Wales, and but that was her like her base fighting style was wrestling. I want to say her dad was like a wrestling coach or some crap. She started wrestling real young, like preteen.
How many women have a Von Flute choke?
I heard that in a bio or something. What's that?
How many women have a Von Flute choke win? Not many.
Right.
Yeah, I can't even think of one.
Poppins is plus 163. I've written down. Might have changed a little bit by now. And she's looking a lot. She doesn't look like a little girl anymore. In the face-off, she grew to she's a full-grown adult. I think she's past puberty. Cheyenne always looking gorgeous.
You can say the same. I was gonna say you can say the same with Cheyenne too. So.
Yeah, I mean, since she got the Georgian juice from Roman Dolidze,
real
women.
I wouldn't look past that Georgian stuff going on.
look at Corey McKenna. She don't look like a Poppins. She looks like a, and you know where she's training out of? Alpha male. What's their style? Wrestling, and that's the weakness of Lismus. Just look at my howler head girl can take both these girls out. Ba-boom. But anyway,
yeah,
these girls are 115. Go say.
Yeah, I know. My howler head girl probably got like about 50 pounds on them, but still, whatever.
Easy.
Blissmus does have the more aggression, the more like assertiveness when it comes to fighting. Like she's gonna be the more aggressive. But if Corey McKenna can use a smart fight IQ and get it to the ground, she can use wrestling, get smother blanket coverage, kind of like Montserrat Ruiz did, and she could win a decision. And 115 is not. I know Cheyenne has a knockout victory, but I don't think she's going to knock out Corey McKenna. I think it's going to go to decision. And the underdog, I think, might get her arm raised just because of wrestling, coverage and control time. But Cheyenne will have the more volume. She'll get more significant strikes. So who knows, man? This is another spot. I'm going to dog or pass. I'm going to take the Corey McKenna just because it's wrestler versus striker. And I think the wrestler's going to, at 115 pounds, I'm going to take the wrestler to win by control time. What do you guys got to say?
Yeah, this is a close fight for me. I kept going back and forth a little bit. I don't like the money line. I think it should be a closer fight, but I'm going to go with Blissmus. I always tend to lean the striker in this circumstance. Usually, if I'm just torn, I like to go striking because I think that's where the judging, they see more of that. They like more of that. But I can easily see McKenna winning this one with her grappling and wrestling if she uses it correctly or uses it early, because we've seen her like not use it till the third round and she was losing. So, it is a typical women's MMA fight you just kind of want to stay away from unless you're going to bet the dog. So the pick those Blissmus, I wouldn't touch this one. Maybe obviously the overs will probably be a good bet.
Yeah, Dave.
It's Christmas time. Open up your presents. Cheyenne all day long. She's going to dial her up. She's going to piece her up on the feet. It's going to be pretty. Yeah. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. On the feet, dialing her up. Judges are going to, Corey's going to need a friggin' new facial surgeon next week.
Cut it out. Cut it out.
Open up your presents. Cheyenne's going to dial this girl up.
I will say though, she has been, training with Roman Dolidze, so maybe her wrestling's better.
Yeah, you're that is correct. She's got a little
I'm
bit
not
of
going
that
to fade the one who looks out
Georgian
for herself.
DNA
She
in
is
her
definitely
now.
looking out for herself. Cheyenne Vlismus all day long. Merry Christmas. Open up your presents. I'm comfortable putting in a. I never bet women fights. This one I'm comfortable betting.
Okay. I am not comfortable but I love it makes me feel more comfortable picking Cheyenne. Listen to you, Dave.
It's Christmas time, guys.
Did you
it's
guys
Christmas
see
all
Jake
day
Shields
long.
smacking around Damon Jackson today?
I saw a little bit of that on Twitter.
Oh, really?
Something happened. Maybe Jackson said something to Shields. I haven't really looked into it, but I saw something on Twitter about it.
Huh. The Shields must have mentioned something about his receding hairline or some shit. Who knows? All right. So yeah, that one like I said, I'm gonna go with the wrestler, but I have no idea. That's female fight. I'm gonna stay right away from that. Let's get into the main card now. We got another wrestler, Cody Brundage. Well, somewhat of a wrestler, I guess, taking on Lord Oleksiejczuk, Lord Mikhail. Mikhail is almost a 3-1 favorite. It's like minus 270. Well, it was earlier this week. Cody Brundage comes back to plus 230. And this one, man, I've always tried to fade Oleksiejczuk. I just don't like his look. Something about him bugs the shit out of me. And Cody Brundage, he's been coming off those 2 wins. Who are those against, Dave? Who are those wins against?
It was Gore and Dalcha.
Trayshawn Gore and
Dalcha.
Oh, Dalcha Lungiambula, he's like 4-fight losing streak, right?
Both first.
Now he got beat by
round finishes.
Shabazian. He's
killer.
Yeah, that is killer for Cody Brundage. I think he's turned the corner.
He's not a killer though.
Come on, 2 first-round finishes. His last fight.
But I
can't look past the gift. Remember the gift guillotine?
It was a gift guillotine.
What's the Johnny? What did we learn last week? Don't take guys coming down in weight class. And Oleksiejczuk is coming from 205 down to 185. He did.
True.
He obviously made weight, but we discussed that last week, and it's holding true. Cody even said he gave examples on people coming down weight classes that have not been winning, and Oleksiejczuk is coming down from 205. So you got to think that sucks a little bit of stamina out of you. So Cody Brundage been at 185 comfortably.
I'll throw a monkey wrench in there. Brundage is on short notice.
Oh yeah, who was Oleksiejczuk supposed to fight? Albert Duryev.
Yeah, Albert Duryev bounced around a lot. He was supposed to fight Bruno Silva, then he ended up fighting Oleksiejczuk, and then he ended up getting kicked. Anyways, point being,
he withdrew, right?
Yeah.
Huh.
Same thing with Amir. Got a couple guys, Brandon Royale and Alex Perez. It's a really weird with all the short notice fight with Alberta it's a lot of short notice fights. It was kind of interesting.
Well, the thing about Oleksiejczuk,
Fat Rat. Michael Morales pulled out a Fat Rat. That's one of the reasons I'm on Fat Rat so hard.
Oh, Brandon B saying this is his second fight at 185.
Oh, he fought Sam Alvey, I think it was.
Yeah, it was Sam Alvey.
He dominated Sam Alvey. It was at 185. That was at 185. Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, but Smiling
Sam Alvey. He looked pretty good. He looked pretty good against Justin Jacoby, at least early on.
Wasn't Cody Brundage supposed to fight last month?
I think he was supposed to fight
Rodolfo Vieira. He was supposed to fight him.
Oh, he was. So he's been in camps. So he's been training. He's been ready.
I knew that.
That's a good call. Good call there. I'm going with the plus money here. I'm going with the American. I'm going with Cody Brundage. I like I said, I think he's turned the corner. I think he's a better fighter than he was back in that loss there. But I know he has. I mean, Trayshawn Gore and Dalcha Lungiambula aren't the top-notch fighters, but he did beat them in first round. So that's good on him.
Dalcha was like 2 punches away from getting the knockout until he shot for a takedown and then got a guillotine on him.
Yeah,
literally, it was pretty bad.
Hey, whatever.
But I mean, hey, he got the win. That's great for him. But yeah, I like Olszewski a lot in this fight. I think his boxing, he's really fast. He was fast at 205. He's going to be just as fast, if not faster, at 185. And I'm just not sold on Brundage yet, as a lot of people are. I have to see it. I have to see more, because those last 2 wins that he got with a fluky guillotine and a punch that probably wouldn't have knocked out 98% of the UFC fighters. It was a weird punch, and he got knocked out.
So I want to say Cody Brundage has NCAA wrestling background, though. I think he D1. I don't know for sure, but something tells me he's one of those all-American wrestlers for some reason. I don't know how you can find that out, but I think I've heard that before on a different breakdown I did.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, I know he has some wrestling. It's pretty decent, but I mean, Mikhail doesn't really have any wrestling at all, so it's just going to be striking versus wrestling.
Brundage's submission 6.3 stands out to me. Okay, Brandon, this fight won't see second round, which is good.
Wrestled both at 197 and 285.
That's another thing. I think Brundage might have better cardio too.
Hey, you want some stats?
What?
Share screen real quick.
Oh, there he is wrestling. What is that?
Newberry?
What
Newberry
college
Wolves.
is that?
Newberry Wolves.
Newberry.
He wrestled both at 197 and 285. 285.
Big.
But was injured in late season, missing out a chance to wrestle Super Regional 2 tournament for the first time. He went 19-7 overall in the year, 13-5 record at 195.
Is this high school or college?
4-4.
Is this like
college?
College. Must be like D3 or something, junior college, some shit. I never heard Newberry either. But good sleuthing, good deep research there. No, I appreciate it, for real. I knew he had like a college wrestling background. I didn't know who. Brundage got destroyed by Maximov on the mat. Yeah, but Maximov is a phenomenal wrestler. Maximov also, he was like a junior college, like a champ or runner up or some shit. I got Brundage at plus 220. Dog. Yeah, I have him written down plus 230. What's he now, Dave?
I'm getting there. Plus 225.
Plus 225. It's very tempting. Very tempting. I don't know. Right now, I'm just saying, I'm not saying I put money on him. I probably will, though, but I'm going to take Cody Brundage. I like that side. I don't like that Olszewski's coming down and weight. I know these guys are like, oh, he's going to be a killer at 185, and he's already been there and all that. But and he
was a small 205er,
right? And he was doing well at 205 too. I mean, his record shows it. But yeah, I got to take some underdogs, and Cody, I think, is going to be one of them. Johnny, I'm assuming you're going with Lord Olszewski from the sounds of it. Yeah,
I'm pretty confident. He's in my parlay with Jake Matthews.
Okay. Dave? Was that Lord Olszewski by the fancy car? Go back up.
Yeah, I was just trying to figure out, like, no, this is...
That's Albert Duryev.
So he was preparing for this guy, right? All of his camp, he's preparing for this guy who just lost to Joaquin Buckley.
Yeah, Duryev's decent.
Yeah, decent.
Yeah, he's mainly a wrestler.
So now he's fighting Cody Brundage. This guy.
He was a wrestler.
So not much of a different game plan change for him at all. I got a hard time.
Cody Brundage was getting ready for Rodolfo Vieira, who is submission expert.
But unless Cody can take him down and own him on the ground, which guaranteed he can. I mean, takedown defense for Oli there is 50%, so we're not looking great at the first takedowns. But I mean, takedown accuracy for Cody's at 30. So we've got Division III wrestler.
Taking on was it Polish? Olasejczak?
Yeah.
He's Polish, right?
So on the feet, I don't like Michael on the feet. 4.95 strike landed per minute. Yeah, but 4.19 strikes taken. Cody's the same way. 2.65, 2.65. So Michael will be busy on the feet. Cody's going to be busy on the ground. I'm staying away from it. I don't like it.
Cody Brundage's wife was in the UFC. Interesting. I didn't know that. I think I did know that, actually.
If you're asking me, I'm going to lead Michael, but I'm not as confident as you are, Johnny, there. I'm not playing any parlays. That's for damn sure.
It's understandable. I mean,
and Michael usually fights.
The line is way too wide, but
I mean, I've got Michael here at 205 pounds, too. I've got him fighting at 205, and I've got Cody fighting at 185. In the tail of the tape. What's his fight at?
It's at 185.
185. But he made weight though. Let's see what
easily.
Let's see the face-offs again.
He's smaller.
He should be at 205 for sure.
He should make weight.
Or I'm sorry, 185. Yeah. He should be 185.
He should do a push-up. Maybe lift a weight. Hit the cardio bike or something. Get some kind of definition. I have more definition in my whatever. I'm judgy. I apologize. Come on. If you were a layman who would know nothing about fighting and you saw these two guys, you'd be like, oh, the guy on the left is going to kill him.
Right. That's the thing. I hope he doesn't fall into the wrestler.
It's the backwards hat.
Strike
the backwards hat does it all the time.
Yeah, that makes him look like one of those pompous, clicky jocks from high school that I hated, but still, whatever.
I'm just not as confident as Johnny is. Let's put it that way. I'm just, yeah.
Right. Brandon B is heavy. Brandon B in the chat is heavy on the Olasejczak. All he's been doing is propping him. All these, he wants T-shirt bet. I'm not betting T-shirt on Cody Brundage.
Not this short notice fighter. Come on, Ranj.
Now, guys, having said this, Cody's at plus 225, eh? I mean, I'm being devil's advocate.
I'll throw a lottery ticket here. Gamble on him.
I'm trying to provide content for the show.
I know I did make two lineups for DraftKings, and Olasejczak is like up in the high 8,000 something. His price was 8,600 maybe or some shit, where Cody Brundage was like 7,400 or some shit. He was one of my. You have to on DraftKings. You must pick underdogs in order to meet the price.
Yeah, you need at least two.
Johnny,
of them.
do you do DraftKings? Yeah, you guys.
I do a little bit, not too often. I mainly just do bets.
Right, but I make two lineups usually every event, and I do okay. I do all right. But
yeah, that's fun.
This week, because your hand is forced to pick a couple dogs though, and I think in one of my lineups, Cody Brundage was one of my dogs. And okay, let's move up. We got the chiseled jaw of Drew Dober taking on Bobby King Green. I think that's still his nickname. I'm not sure. Both these guys, double-digit losers. Like they both have double-digit losses, and
I'm so glad you put that. I'm so glad you pointed that out.
For real. And they both have over 25 or 25 or better wins. Like Drew Dober's 25-11, Bob Green 29-13-1. Veterans. This is most veteran fight on the card. Well, I don't know about main event might have better. Yeah, no, the combined records, these guys have more fights than anybody else on the card. Like out of the two opponents, you know what I mean? Drew Dober comes in at minus 150. I had him written down. Bobby Green's a plus 130 plus money here. this at lightweight 155. This one I had circled because if I had time to do a show, I was gonna do this as one of my capper comparison shows, just so I can fall one side of the fence or the other, because I flip back and forth. But I think I've settled in with plus money. I think I'm gonna go Bobby Green here. Not confident at all, but I think Bobby Green. Let's look at their last 5. Who you got up there? You got Drew Dober?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. Look at that jawline. It's just chiseled, like the handsome like when they showed that handsome face, like the cartoon handsome face. That's what you get. You get Drew Dober's face. You know what I'm talking about? Like Squidward on SpongeBob when they show his handsome face, always got that chiseled jawline, the square jaw. But look at his last 5. He's got coming off 2 wins. Before that, though, he's got those 2 reds. Read them out, Dave. What do you got?
All right. First of all, his last win against Rafael Alves, who was 20-10, double-digit losses, sucked. Hook to the body round 3, minute and 30 seconds into round 3. Not very impressive. His win against Terrence McKinney, well, let's just move on. Terrence McKinney sucks. And then Brad Riddell.
Terrence McKinney does not suck. Terrence McKinney's
no, he does not suck. He is a monster.
Sucks.
He does.
I will
Terrence
go to the
McKinney's
grave.
decent.
Terrence McKinney sucks. I hate fucking.
Oh,
Terrence
Dave,
McKinney.
I think those
He's got the
PBRs are
shittiest
starting to
fucking
hit you.
style.
I think they're starting to hit your brain. You're smooth.
You are crazy right now, Dave. You're talking
McKinney
crazy
hater.
pills
I
right
will
now.
always be a Terrence McKinney hater. I don't care what you want to say. He sucks. Okay, so put it this way.
Oh, I know
he
what
lost
t-shirt
Rafael
you're
Alves.
getting next.
He lost to shitty Terrence McKinney.
Yeah, I mean,
he beat Rafael Alves, who sucks. He beat Terrence McKinney, who sucks. He lost to Brad Riddell. He's
who
lost
sucks?
He's on the way down. On the way down. No way. Bobby Green's going to tear this guy apart.
Attaboy. And who's that? Islam Makhachev? Everybody loses to that dude.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
then previous to that was Alexander
Hernandez.
Hernandez. That was
as well,
over
but
2
he
years
doesn't
ago.
suck.
Mind you, he
and
did
look what
beat
happened last week to
Nasrat
Alexander
Hapras.
Hernandez.
He looked really good.
Nasrat Hapras. But he's got an extensive record, but so does Bobby Green.
Hapras
a little small though.
Yeah.
No. Oh, I thought you were looking at Bobby Green.
No, let's have a look at Bobby Green for a second.
Dober.
Let's look at Bobby Green.
Give me a chance for my guy here, Bobby Green, because I'm going all in on Bobby Green.
I think Bobby Green, yeah. Didn't he fight? Yeah, Hapras. He looked great against Hapras.
Speckled red through there.
Oh, come on. His last loss was to Islam Makhachev.
On short notice.
That's fine. That's
don't
fine.
Don't care who the hell you are. All right.
Shane Burgos is fine.
That's fine loss.
Who hasn't?
This is Shane Shapiro is a grappling fight. That one doesn't count.
Yeah.
He beat Al Quinta.
He started sucking as soon as he started selling houses. As soon as he went to realty, he sucks.
Whatever.
As soon as fighters start selling houses and getting realty, they fall off. It's like 3 of them now have gone to realty and just started sucking.
All right.
Rafael Fiziev, that's a fair loss.
Fair
he's
loss.
Awesome.
Thiago Moises, fair loss. So we got
Alan Patrick.
Fair loss. Good win. Fair loss. I don't see that much on. Yeah, I see lots of red, but there's decent red on it. I'm all over them.
Let's see the face-offs. I know there's words said. I couldn't hear what they were saying when I watched it with the volume full up, but I know they're talking shit to each other, and Drew Dober's chiseled chin was laughing. Even Howlerhead girl was laughing, so something was funny. Bobby Green's all big talk.
Bobby Green's in his face.
You're right. Already talking.
Come on, bitch. Yeah, you ain't getting this. You don't want any of this. We're
gonna go. Let's go. We're gonna go. You ready? All right. And then Bobby Green. Nope, wrong way, buddy. Sean Shelby had a friend. You're looking like a fool now. Everybody exit stage right. Everybody. but they always try to go back to where they came.
I like it. I like the face off. This is like lots of energy. Look at him. He's piped.
He does have
he's
a lot
pumped
of energy.
up. And he's just a cocky little pretty boy. White boy.
What's their ages? What's their tail of the tape?
Dober is a little younger, like maybe by 2 years. 34 and 36. Dober's 34.
Okay, and how about height and reach? Similar?
Reach
5'8" to 5'10", 70 to 71. So yeah, basically the same. Just Green's a little bit taller and reach 1 inch difference.
He's older and wiser. He's taller and he's got more reach. Keep piling on. Come on.
Paul Shaughnessy said he has a fire hydrant for a head. Paul Shaughnessy from the Dogger Pass podcast. He's like, yeah, that Dober, he's got a fire hydrant on his neck. He's got a fire hydrant head. Hilarious. Yeah, I've been back and forth, like I said, but I think I'm going plus money. I'm going to take Bobby Green for the victory here. I think he's going to get this. Drew Dober, I don't know. I want to fade him. He should win, but I want to fade him. So I'm going with Bobby Green here. Johnny, what are you thinking?
Man, this is another one. It's kind of like Cheyenne Blismus versus McKenna. McKenna. I don't like the money line, but the pick is I'm gonna go with Dober. I think it's gonna land the more damaging shots. And then that's gonna make the judges get a split decision for him. It's gonna be that close. None of these guys are gonna get finished. They're both very durable. So I like the over 2.5 in this.
Right. And, I saw Drew Dober when Terrence McKinney, he got rocked, even though he came out victor
3 times, but he came back and then knocked out McKinney. So he does not get knocked out.
I know.
And Bobby Green doesn't really have the power to do that. He's not really a knockout guy. He usually just kills you with volume.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the last time he won by knockout. Oh, it was pretty recent, actually. I mean, who was it?
Ala Quinta, 2021, November 12th or November 6th.
Oh, okay. Yep. So, but that was Ala
But
Quinta.
I mean, honestly, before that, nothing.
Yeah.
Before that,
exactly.
Nothing.
Oh, Clay Guida. He's got a win over Clay Guida. Lando Venata, I see, right? Yeah. Those are decent.
Yeah. In his UFC career, he has 19 fights. I'm sorry, 19. He only has 2 knockouts.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
We're not going big.
He's a decision machine.
Yeah.
So I mean, Dober may have the potential to knock him out because Dober does have good power, but I mean, Bobby's strong and tough too. So it's just, I think it's going to be very, very close. Let's put it that way. I mean,
what's
Dober's
the
the pick though.
Dave, on Bet365, what's the over under 2.5? If it's like close to plus like money, it's going to be.
No, it's like plus 170 or so. And
minus 163 for the over.
Yeah,
plus 120 for the under. Fights go the distance, minus 138 for yes.
I think it's going to go a distance, and that's why I don't know. It's up to the judges, and you can't rely on them now. So
exactly. So and then Bobby's been in so many split decision losses or really close fights where he loses, and it's just the judging, or maybe he just coasts when he shouldn't.
The reason I'm picking Bobby
Brandon B. Hot take. Look, any concern on Bobby coming off PED suspension?
Yeah, he took some kind of vitamin or something that wasn't, he shouldn't have took, and he didn't know about it. And I don't think it was like a big
on the
ordeal.
USADA list of.
Yeah, it was something like so minor. It wasn't going to be like like him taking steroids and stuff like that.
They go right down to the picogram or some shit, some stupid. Yeah, it gets crazy with the steroid stuff. L.I. Quinta. Yeah, he's horrible now.
What's nice about having this many fights on these guys is that the stats are nice and evened out. Bobby Green strikes landed per minute 5.88. Bobby Green strikes landed per minute 5.88. Drew Dober 4.47. Nice advantage for Bobby there. Strike absorbed per minute 3.65 to Drew Dober's 4.16. Nice advantage for Bobby there. Takedown average 0.75 compared to Bobby's 1.34. Pretty decent advantage there. Takedown accuracy 17% to 38%. Takedown defense 54% to 72%.
He's beating him every stat. Bobby's better at every stat. Every
single stat.
Yep.
And he's taller by 2 inches, and he has an inch reach advantage. I get he's 2 years
and
older.
he looks like he's pretty confident in the face-offs too. So I'm sold. I'm gonna go Bobby Green. I like it. Plus 130 too. I like that. All right, let's move to another challenging pick. We got Alex Caceres taking on Juicy J. Julian Erosa. Man, Julian Rosa, sometimes he could look like a top 15 fighter, but other times he looks like garbage. But for real, it's you don't know who you're going to get with him. And Alex Caceres, you can almost say the same thing. He's that Sung Woo Choi, he was getting his ass kicked, and then he get that body triangle and just got the choke. And ever since that, he left a salty taste in my mouth. Which I mean, I should be. I lost money on Sung Woo Choi there, but Alex Caceres does have that. He likes that body triangle if he locks it in. But Julian Rosa, I think, might be able to keep him off. I think he's got a little bit of a better tail of the tape. I think he can keep him outpointed from the outside. And also, Alex Caceres carrying double-digit losses. Julian Rosa not quite there yet, but he does have almost like 28 wins to Alex Caceres is only 19 wins.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Juicy J here, Julian Erosa. He is the favorite. I think he's got better striking, and I think his takedown and his defense is good enough to keep Alex Caceres off of the backpack, off his back, and that's Alex Caceres is kind of like when it comes to grappling, that's his one-trick pony thing. I'm going to go with Julian Erosa here. I'm fairly confident too. I think if they fought 10 times, Erosa would win 8 of them. So that's my take on this. What do you think, Johnny?
Yeah, I agree with you. Everything you said. I think Juicy J is going to have the better striking. He's going to have the more power. Caceres isn't really a knockout threat, and on the mat, actually, I think it's fairly close. Like at best, or I'm sorry, at worst. So I definitely think Erosa will be able to hold his own if it gets to the mat for some reason. But I think it's going to stay on the feet, and give me the better striker, who's going to probably throw more and push forward and have the harder strikes. So, and I don't think he's going to be scared to get hit by Caceres because, like I said, he's not a knockout guy.
No, pillow hands. Yeah, Caceres, I see that Sung Woo Choi rocked him too. Like the first round, Sung Woo Choi was clear, almost 10-8. Then the backpack,
and then he did the knee.
Where he got it. Oh yeah, right. Choi that legal knee. That's right.
In the second round, and then he recovered and got the submission. It's like, what the heck?
Erosa is the pick. Erosa on a tear. Erosa is another one of those. He's turned the corner. I think he is on a bit of a tear. Just going to watch.
I had Erosa in a parlay.
Dave. Me too. Dave, what are you thinking?
Fucking hate Erosa. Yeah, I'm picking him.
Why?
I want Caceres to win so bad. I want to win so bad, but no, not gonna happen. I got nothing. I got all stats are Erosa. He beats in the strikes landed. I mean, get it. I get it. He takes a lot of punches, but he's got the better ground game. Yeah, Erosa. I want Caceres to win really bad, though. Does that count? Doesn't count, does it?
Yeah, you could have a want. It's good to want. Let's see how they look in their face-offs.
Like, I really want Caceres to win, but I have nothing to put behind it to justify besides the fact that this guy's just cool. He's got better hair. He's got better style.
Rosa might be like an inch taller.
Oh,
not counting the hair.
He's a couple inches taller.
I think Tapology does say he's got a little edge when it comes to
5'10" to 6'1". Right? It's just that big hair.
Yeah.
That big hair fakes you.
Yeah, the poopy. Isn't his name Afro Samurai or some shit?
Bruce Leroy.
Right?
Bruce
Leroy. Who's Afro Samurai? There's Afro Samurai too. Who's that guy?
There is.
Who is that? Yeah, you're right. Can't think of it.
Yeah.
Top of my head.
Me neither. Oh, you're gonna. There you go. Let's Got to find out now. Afro Samurai. Who is it?
Mansoor.
No, it's not that guy.
That's not him.
Guy. It is not him. It's not that dude. I never heard that guy before in my life. There's another Afro Samurai, I remember. Oh, right there. Who's that? Jamie
Marco
Simmons.
Hutch.
No, go back.
There's 3 Afro Samurais?
Jamie Simmons. He was UFC. That's the one I was talking about. Him.
Yeah, you're right.
He's been in the UFC.
There is a lot of Afro Samurais.
He's the one I knew.
That's weird. That's 3 of them.
He looks kind of like, right. He looks kind of like Alex Caceres. That's why I got him mixed up a little bit.
All right. Thanks,
but,
Google.
Shout out to Google.
You know, there's 3 Vanilla Gorillas too. Did you know that?
Yeah.
That's another big nickname, Vanilla. But King, there's a bunch of Kings. Bobby Green. Yep. There's even who's the girl, the New Zealand girl.
Oh,
her name's King.
Casey O'Neill.
Yeah, Casey King O'Neill. There's a bunch of Kings. Anyway,
anyways, my pick on this one
Juicy
for Tapology is gonna be Caceres submission because I'm just a fan. But I'm not putting any money on this one. Pretty damn sure Rosa's gonna win. Sorry, I will happily put money on a Rosa. Just as a fan, I'm betting Caceres, or I want Caceres.
Right, he might make our consensus 3-leg.
Rosa should. Yeah,
so I'm cool with that.
Let's move up.
I'm weirdly confident in Rosa.
Yeah, me too. We got the widest line on the card. Prince Amir Albazi taking on UFC debutante Alessandro Costa, who comes in 12-2. Not horrible. I think he's coming off like a string of green, but they're all against people I've never heard of. But the dude, he's coming also short notice because Amir Albazi
really short notice, like super short.
Mm-hmm.
Right,
super short.
Amir Albazi was supposed to fight Alex Perez. Well, he was supposed to fight Brandon Royval. Royval broke his wrist. Then he was supposed to fight Alex Perez. Perez withdrew. So stand up, Alessandro Costa, and he got called in from Brazil. Opportunity knocks. Answer the door. Third guy, right? But I don't know. I mean, I don't know anything about this kid. I didn't like I said, I didn't have time to research these fights. But
yeah, guess what? Nobody else does either.
Let's open him up. Let's open his Tapology page up. Where's he train? Novo União or some shit?
No, he's actually training out of Mexico, I believe.
Oh, really? Entram?
Yeah. He's a Brazilian training out of Mexico.
That's fine.
Legacy MMA.
What regional scenes is he out of? Lux or something?
Fight League.
Yeah, Lux.
And he had one fight in the Contender Series where a split decision win against Andres Luda Martinetti. I do not remember that fight.
Look at these people, his records of these people. They're not cans though, right? They got winning records, don't they?
Okay, give me a second here. Carlos Gomez.
They're right there. They're listed on the right. I just can't
I know.
6
Carlos
and 5,
Gomez. But Carlos
coming
Gomez
off 3
also
wins.
coming off with 3 losses. He sucks.
All right. 3 losses.
Next.
Okay.
Andreas Luis Minetti, who is coming off of 1 loss. Before that, he's a can crusher before that.
Okay.
So that's 2 that's no good. Kike Gonzalez.
Oh, that guy looks
a Mexican.
Coming off a loss. He's
before that,
2.
More luck fight can crushing. Decision unanimous. Decision
we saw
split.
Last week in Eric Silva. He was in Lux, and
he's a Lux guy.
Like trash.
Yeah, he was a favorite too. He was a favorite.
That was like a pick against him.
Yeah,
was that your 1 loss? You did 10-1, right, yep. Johnny?
That was my 1 loss.
Right. Told you. What was that? TJ Brown. Told you.
Yeah, I'm not a TJ Brown believer still.
Oh, is that Zhalgas Zhumagulov right there? Zhumagulov? Yeah. That's a win. This guy's a win over Zhalgas Zhumagulov. Who's this guy?
He's got a rear naked choke over Francisco Figueroa too.
Oh, he beat Malcolm Gordon. Is that Malcolm Gordon?
Yeah, triangle choke. He
who's this guy? Who are you looking at? Who are you looking at? What's this guy's name? Oh, no wonder. I thought you were looking at these cans that cost them.
No, I'm like, no.
Oh no!
I'm looking
Yeah,
at the winner.
Albazi's gonna cream through this guy.
I'm trying to figure out how fast he's gonna beat him. Like,
but the line is he's like a -426.
That's why I'm trying to figure out the prop.
There's not.
I would do one.
Play.
I would maybe do like inside the distance or a submission with Albazi.
So -163.
Still big minus money. I'm pretty sure.
-163.
I think he gets the finish one way or another.
I mean, as a prop for round one, you get +450.
What's round one? Albazi round
+450.
450. Nuh-uh.
That one?
Is it? Oh, you got a prop bonus, prop buster or whatever?
Yeah.
Oh, do it. Another $25 bet on that. Absolutely. I'd take that. He should, I would imagine, round one.
What's Albazi by, just by submission? What is it, plus money or close to it?
-163.
Oh, okay. Just submission?
Well, no,
by
that's
TKO,
that
DQ, or
365 doesn't separate it. I can check for you on bet online.
Oh, they don't. Okay. It's probably somewhere around like, I would say 120 or something, -120. I don't think he's going to get the knockout, but maybe ground and pound if he's controlling him or something like that and gives up. But I do like inside the distance for Albazi if you don't want to pay the 400 money line, which I wouldn't want to either.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not. Let's see. We got.
There's no way this guy's going to make it 3 rounds against Amir.
Amir Albazi by submission. It's +125.
There's no way he's going to make it 3 rounds.
That's not bad.
That's his. I think that's his way of winning. I think is Albazi by submission. But like I said, I can maybe see a ground and pound. I do think it'll get to the ground. So it's always you have to worry about
what was
grapplers sometimes.
What was that bonus thing you got, Dave?
By submission round one +450.
Oh, okay. By submission round one. Here,
yeah, and I just hedge bet that with by TKO, DQ.
Amir Albazi round one by submission is +400 on Bet Online. That's without the prop bonus.
Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So that was an easy pick though. Now let's move up to the co-main event. This is another banger, another tough one to pick. We got Arman Tsarukyan taking on Twitch, Damir Ismagulov. I call him Twitch because he got that like that. Did you ever see that jerky thing with his eye and like that? I don't even know what you know what I'm talking about. But I don't know. I was like I was fading him because of that, but I think it's working toward his advantage for some reason. It's just weird. Like he focuses in. It's like I don't know. It's just because I was like, what's going on with his thing? Like during mid fight, I'm like, is he, and even DC commentating, he's like, oh, I think he's hurt. I think his eyes hurt. No, he's not hurt. That's just he's got like a twitch, like a weird, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if it's like
a tick.
Yeah, it could be like a tick or
Tourette's.
Or like Tourette's or something, but I don't think
English. He'd be out there going fuck, shit, Kakramanov, shit. I don't know. But Damir Ismagulov, he's 24 and only 1 loss, and he comes in at plus money here. But Arman Tsarukyan, hell of a prospect, 18-3, hell of a fighter. This is gonna be a banger. I don't know which way to go. I am leaning the plus money for Damir, but I can fall either way. I can fall either side of the fence here. That's why I'm doing this show. So hopefully you guys can push me one way or the other. Let's see what.
This is a tough one.
Can we go back and look at the Amir Albazi? Did we see the face-off? We didn't. Let's look at that. I just want to see this young kid. Costa, the newcomer.
The lamb to the slaughter.
Oh, look, he looks like TJ Brown.
Yeah, no, he looks
fade that guy. Good. Fade.
He looks like he's gonna lose though. He's like, I'm just showed up to lose.
Oh yeah, Amir Albazi's gonna house him.
I appreciate the check.
He's looking for an opportunity though. I think
Thank you so much.
I mean, you got to get in the UFC somehow. You have to fight these killers on short notice.
If he somehow pulls off if he, Albazi slips on a banana peel or something,
yeah,
pulls something
he gets
off,
the opportunity. If Albazi
he'll know, people will know his name.
Falls down the steps on the way into the ring. Oh, where's the big hat?
He's got
Hey, where's the big white fuzzy hat that he usually has?
Know,
no, he's got the Mongolian thing.
Damir's got to tighten his hat. I'll tell you that. It's a little bit too big for him right there. He's got to tighten the band in the back. See that? It's kind of loose fitting. You know what I'm saying? The straight brim. He's just an awkward dude. But Sarukian's looking good too. Looks like Damir's got a little bit of a height and reach, but Sarukian's got a little bit of girth, he's a little bit thicker in the chest.
Yeah, he's
and the
definitely going to be thicker.
Whole torso section. So, man, I don't know. We got what countries are these? Damir's from isn't he Uzbekistani or Kazakhstani or some shit, right? Kazakhstan,
something like that. Yeah.
Yep. And then
some kind of stan.
This is so racist.
What? Yeah.
Nothing.
What? I'm just saying the fighting styles are different from where you're based out of.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Do they have their gyms listed? Scroll down. Ooh, is that Tiger Muay Thai for?
Yes, it is.
Ooh, that's a good selling point right there.
Fighter gym for Damir.
Fighter gym. That's somebody.
No, this guy's. But he's. Hey, listen. Don't fade this record here. Come on now.
I know. And there's some good wins in there too. There's some good people he's beat in there. They're not.
Don't look at who I picked either.
What's that?
Don't look at who I picked.
Oh, I don't. We're gonna ask you in a second. We're gonna ask you in a second. So, what's that last loss from Albazi? Who's that to? Gamrot.
Yeah, he's pissed about that.
He won that fight.
Yeah, I heard.
He's so pissed about that fight.
It's because the judges didn't score the 4th round strike and knockdown. They didn't think.
I feel sorry for Damir because he's pissed about that last fight. This is why this fight's happening, so that he can redeem himself from his last fight.
Well, this is just a tale of two fighters that nobody really wants to fight either. Nobody really wants to fight Damir, and nobody wants to fight Arman. So, I mean, they got to fight each other they both want to fight, especially Arman, because he won that fight. He should be going up. He should have fought whoever Gamrot fought last time. Who was that? I can't remember. Who did he lose to recently? Oh, Dariush.
Oh, right.
So Arman should have been fighting him, I think. Because, I mean, it was a close fight. I'm not going to scream robbery, but clearly Arman won, though, in a close fight.
Looks like all the chat is on, so far is on Arman Sarukian, from what I see.
Yeah, this is a really good fight, though. I'm going to go with Sarukian too for my pick.
Not to go back a fight, but look at I didn't check the. About better said that Costa has 2 brothers who got Dana White Contender Series contracts. Doesn't matter. Albazi's going to destroy him. Sarukian's future champ. He'll get the strap from Islam in the near future. I don't know. This is a big This is a big task to overcome. Bet the over and the Sarukian. That's a good bet, Simple Man.
Yeah, Damir's I like the over
no joke. A lot too. He is not. Except for I like joking on his Twitch though. I like joking on his that thing. That's funny. I like to pick out people's flaws. They pick mine out, so who cares? Great card to end the year. It is not bad for a fight night.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Vegas. Yeah, for last
Apex. Good betting card. Their wives make you some bread with their dirty fingernails. Yeah, the Amish. Yeah, the Saeed Nurmagomedov. He can make a shed, and his wife can make bread with dirty fingernails. they live right down the road from me. Damir's no joke, but he lost the last fight to Sarukian, won his. Regardless of what the record says, Damir is no joke. I don't know what that is about better. I'm assuming that's talking about watches lately. Demir is a decent fighter. He sure is. So tempted to buy it. Oh, you're still talking about watches. Demir looked bad versus Alves, and I can't unsee that. Oh, that Joel Alves. That Joel Alves, though, he's a good fighter, though, that guy. Seiko, that's another watch.
I think someone brought it up in the chat. Even his last fight against Garam, like that was a very close fight that could have went to Garam. Like very close fight.
Oh, Kutaladze. Yeah, that was very close. Yeah. So I don't know. What are you guys thinking? What do you think, Johnny? Who you taking?
Yeah. I mean, this is one of the toughest ones as well. I don't have a bet on this fight other than the over 2.5. Both guys are super durable. But I'm gonna go with Sarukian again. I think he can use his wrestling. I know Demir has wrestling too, but he doesn't really use it as much as Sarukian does. So I think he'll be more on the defensive and try to keep the fight on the feet. And it's gonna be a really, really close fight, though. I'm gonna go Sarukian, but I don't blame anybody betting Demir for the plus money. I mean, that probably is the value side if you want to pick one or the other. But I can't touch the money line though on Sarukian. It's gonna be that close. And if I didn't do it for Taporia and that line was closer, I mean, I can't do it for Sarukian either, and it's wider. That's how close this fight's gonna be. But who knows? Maybe Arman will come in and look like Taporia did and just annihilate Demir. Who knows? Like he has the talent to do it. He does. He really does. I don't think Demir can come in and annihilate Arman. There's no way.
No.
Right. Who's Demir's
I gotta
one
see
loss?
It first,
24-1. What's that one loss? It's probably by decision to somebody. Dave, can you find out what that is? Ismagulov's
one loss to someone in M1. I know that it wasn't.
Oh, look how long ago that shit was. Was that
Ramazan Ezembayev in 2015?
By decision?
Yes.
Wow. What are you picking, Dave?
All right, hang on a second. Let me justify my shit. Hold on. Okay. First of all, whoever's picking the over on this one, Demir, average fight time 15 minutes. Arman 13.27. I like the over on this one. Big time.
Probably minus big minus number. How about you?
Yeah, I think it's like
regardless
-250 range, but it's a good parlay.
I get it. I like the over. As far as striking goes on the feet, 4.05 versus 3.76. Not that much of a difference. Demir does take a lot of punches, though, 2.56 compared to 1.86. Demir does not have the best defense on the feet. Then we go down to the ground. Takedown average 2.71 versus 1.40. Slight advantage to Arman on this one as well. Mind you, these guys takedown accuracy 33% and 28%. Not very impressive. Both decent takedown defense 75 and 90. But because of the takedown average, because of the better ratio on the feet, I'm going to pick Arman because I think he's going to have a better striking accuracy on the feet. I think he's going to be able to. Demir is a punching bag. Let's be honest, but he's got the chin to go on for edges. Safe bet is the over, leaning Arman. I think Demir's going to take his first loss in a long time here, and that's saying a lot, and that's saying a lot for Arman as well. Yeah, good fight coming up here. I think this is a fight of the night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go with you guys.
It's going distance.
I think now that you've spilled those stats out, you're right. Arman, like, definitely the better takedown stats, and I think on the feet, I think he's more powerful.
I think he's smart enough to figure it out on the feet. Whereas Demir is just a punching bag. He's just rock 'em, sock 'em robots. He'll throw, he'll take it, he'll throw. But I think Arman's smarter, has better cage presence, has better feet, has better movement, is going to be the faster guy, is going to have the better presence.
Like Superman said, he's not really a punching bag. He does evade punches. What's his strikes absorbed? for
2.56.
Compare what's Sarukian's?
1.86.
Oh, see, Sarukian beats him in that stat too. But yeah, Ismagulov, like when he fought Kutaladze is the when I really saw that thing, that Twitch thing, whatever going on. And I had money on Ismagulov, and I was kind of scared that he was gonna be this for real. I was like, the judges, if the judges see that, he's gonna lose a decision for real. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm like, it's got to be it's the judges see that shit. That's a flaw. That's like, they don't want to see that. Even DC was like, oh, I think his eyes hurt. No, DC, that's just his thing. That's
just
so
DC.
I'm gonna have
DC.
to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sarukian with you guys. I think he's gonna edge it out. I mean, I do like Damir Ismagulov, but I think Sarukian should win this one.
So is Damir going to take his first loss in a while, or is Arman going to lose 2 in a row?
No,
I don't see Arman losing 2 in a row. I don't see Damir losing. Like, you know what? I do see Damir losing his first in a long time.
Yeah. It's going to go.
I think so. It's going to be close though. It's going to be a close one.
It'll be a decision, and it's not going to be a clear cut. 30. It's going to be like 29, 28, some shit. I don't know.
It could potentially even go to split. That's how close I think it could. But I will say, Arman
Damir might win a round. He might even win a round. Who knows?
Yeah,
but
I could see him winning round 3, maybe.
Perhaps. That's the round you don't want to win because the judges have recency bias. Like,
true.
But anyway, yeah. So Sarukian, I'm taking him as well. Let's go to
just wait. Hey, hang on one second. Just a little side stat. Damir by TKO, DQ, or submission plus 800.
Yeah,
it ain't happening.
What?
It ain't happening.
It ain't happening. Damir by TKO, DQ, or submission is plus 800.
Right.
Like, that's how confident the bookies are.
Does he?
That's how confident the bookies are. This is, I mean, even Armand to finish it is plus 275. Like, this is going decision 100%.
Damir might throw off Armand with his face movement. Maybe that's part of his game plan. That's part of that. That's what they teach him at Fight Machine or wherever he comes from, where he's training.
Fighter gym. It's just basic fighter gym.
Yeah, I gotta fade him because he doesn't wear his hat right either. It's too big, it's sitting on top of his head, not on his head, but floating. It's floating up there. Strong breeze comes by and that shit's gone. I have Sarukian a couple parlays. He's my anchor. Took him on the money line at minus 110.
Oh wow, that's a good line. I would take him at 110 too.
Minus one. Good going for you, back. Me
very
too.
Good line.
Me too.
I don't want to touch him at.
We got the
minus
main
190,
event.
whatever he is though.
I love Cannonier's monkey hat there. Love it. Good move on that for the weigh-ins. Sean Strickland's usually the Mr. Funny guy, but Cannonier coming with a monkey hat on purpose. That's great. Both laughing it up, having a good time. Cannonier definitely the physically imposing, better physique. Like, stop right there. And look at even Sean Strickland's admiring his cut, chiseled abs and his look. Oh man, I'm fighting this guy for real. So I mean, you know what? Strickland is on paper supposed to be. I guess he's supposed to be the better striker. But that last fight, I know he went against Alex Pereira, but still, he was so flat-footed, and it pissed me off that he didn't use the only route to victory wrestling. Instead, he wanted to, I'm going to make it a man's fight and go toe-to-toe with this guy and with my shitty footwork. And look at right there. Look at how sucked out I think he had a poor weight cut. Look at right there. It's just that's cringy. That's not a good. His flex right there was weak. For real.
I just want
something, buddy.
You don't really get to see it right here, but if you watched it live on the actual, like, you got to see his walk up. his walk up to the stage.
Oh, look, you
is
can
so
see it right
like
there.
he's
Look at him.
staggering. He's like barely
He is.
balancing.
He had bad weight cut. He sucked weight hard last day just to make it.
Like, look at him. That's just miserable.
Yeah.
That's just pain and misery. And yeah, he succeeded, but so much pain and so much misery. Like, how can he recover from that? Is he going to recover from that?
Do they show let's see Cannonier. Is that right after?
Oh, you want to see Cannonier? Oh, he looks fucking great.
Yeah, there he is. Oh, he weighed in
absolutely
with the
wonderful.
monkey hat too.
With his monkey hat,
with the monkey
great.
hat. He made weight.
Look at him.
Oh, looking like a titan. Looking great. I'm taking Jared Cannonier here.
I realize weight cuts are not
money too. Plus money.
Look at him. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I like him. I like him here at plus money. Like I said, I do like Sean Strickland, but I just the looks like apparent bad weight cut, and I can't unsee the flat-footed, no footwork striking against Alex Pereira. You know that was a bad look for him, and I don't know.
Stumble.
What's
fist bump?
Stop showing his legs walking up to the thing.
Please make it. Just make it.
Jimmy the Drunk, welcome. Cannonier better be attacking the low kick against the traditional Nate Diaz fight style that Sean usually uses. Right. Cannonier, though, he could throw some bombs too, right? He's got let's pull up
got
their
good power.
Tapology.
He's got really good leg kicks too.
Just my 2 cents. 2 cents has him KO plus 270. Good deal.
That's the way to do it.
Noah, what's up? Recap. Okay, so a couple red marks in there. Who's his last loss there? Open up a Cannonier. Let's check it. Let's study his last 5. Take a quick look at it. Okay, Israel Adesanya. I mean, come on. All right, and was that other one Robert Whitaker? Is that Robert Whitaker down there? Bobby Knuckles. So, all right. So he beat Blonde Brunson. That's a good one. I think it was Blonde. That was Blonde Brunson too. Is that what's that say? Dawkins?
Kevin Gastelum.
Kevin Gastelum, but that was back
like Kevin Gastelum.
On the way down. Yeah, on the
right. That's not Nasrat Haqparas' bigger twin. Then we got Jack Hermanson,
which is nice,
and Anderson.
But I mean, Jack Hermanson's a punching bag too.
Well,
I think Jack Hermanson's lost his last. Hang on a second. Stand by. Yeah, Jack's had some.
His last 5 are not looking good.
Yeah, Jack's had some.
He did beat Chris Curtis by running away from him the whole fight. You know what I mean?
He beat Curtis though. It's decent.
Yeah, but he ran away from the whole fight. He threw some jabs, and for literally the third round,
strategy.
He was literally running away.
He was pissing off Curtis though.
Yeah, I know. All right, go back to Cannonier. I'm trying to get more confidence on him because Strickland is the favorite, and maybe rightfully so if you want to look at his. But man, you can't take those Israel Adesanya and Robert Whitaker.
Okay.
You can't take those losses to.
He knocked out Derek Brunson. Decision win over, and that was unanimous over Kevin Gastelum. It was no question at all. Okay, he lost Robert Whitaker, but Robert Whitaker's fucking Robert Whitaker. Jack Hermanson's a good win. Anderson Silva's a good win. David Branch, I mean, this is Anderson Silva, the tail of his career, but still, come on. David Branch, he did what he was supposed to do. Crushed him. Lost to Dominic Reyes when Dominic Reyes was undefeated back in 2018. And lost to
That was when Dominic Reyes had that fight against John Jones right around that time, right? That was when he was on his high horse.
I mean, and his other loss
and then Jan Blachowicz. So,
which is a good fight, and that was in 2017. Like, how far back do you want to go? I mean, if you want to fade one loss, is to Robert Whitaker.
Strickland is
that's a pretty good fade. You want to look at Sean's record? Sean, who also beat Jack.
Yeah, let's look at his.
He lost Alex Pereira, which is like losing to Israel.
Yeah.
But I mean, he lost bad to Alex.
That was just poor fight IQ. Horrible. That's why I'm fading him, because he had horrible. He stood straight up, flat-footed, trying to fight a kickboxer that has a phenomenal record and knocked out Izzy twice.
Yeah.
So,
that's normally how he fights, though.
But I mean,
he just likes to stand up and then just kind of push forward.
I know that's why.
And then just come up.
Okay, his split decision against Jack Hermanson. All right,
which wasn't really a split decision.
That was the former heavyweight smaller than the former welterweight.
Anyways,
was
Strickland his split decision to Jack Hermanson win? He should have lost that one. I think the judges were very biased on that one.
Oh, it was the other way around. Cannonier was a heavyweight, right?
Yeah.
Sure.
He moved all the way down to middleweight.
Right.
Yeah.
Slowly.
Good for him.
Okay, but let's go over
Strickland. Sean's best win by a mile.
Yeah, exactly. Which
Dirty
is not
Red.
good.
That's how. A ton of hard work, dedication, and exercise. Yeah. It's a close fight. I can't see rationalize much of reason one guy has an edge, but I don't know. I'm taking Cannonier. I think I'm fading Strickland off of recency bias. His performance against Alex, it really rubbed me the wrong way, because he didn't use wrestling, and that was his only key to victory. And he has better wrestling than Alex Pereira, and that's what he should have did that. But he wanted to make it a man's fight. No, you look what happened. Made a man's fight. You got your ass knocked out. I'm taking Jared Cannonier because of the racist monkey hat. Not really. That's not the reason, but I was kind of on that before I even saw the weigh-ins. So, Johnny, what do you think?
Again, very close fight. This is how I see it. I'll just be real short with it. Jared by early knockout, maybe 1, 2, or 3 in rounds, or Strickland's going to win a decision. I just don't see how Cannonier wins a decision. He has to get him out of there by knockout. So if you think he can knock out Sean Strickland, which is a very good chance, Strickland just got knocked out by Pereira 4 months ago. Maybe Jared's not as big, obviously, and maybe he doesn't have a lot of power, as much, I should say, as Pereira, but he can knock him out. I mean, I think he can, but will he? That's what you have to go by, and I just can't see him doing it. Let's put it that way. So I'm going to go with Strickland by decision, but I'm not betting it. I don't think I have a bet on this fight at all, not even the over. I'm just sketchy with it everywhere. Everywhere is like, I just don't see a really good angle to attack unless you like.
You got to remember, this is a 5-rounder. 5-rounder.
True. But I think Strickland's usually good for, he has good cardio. I mean,
yeah,
Jared
I don't know.
I
thought
5 rounds
too until I saw the weigh-ins.
Yeah. I mean, that could play a part. I'm just going by what I've seen. So I get it, though. And we've seen Jared go 5 rounds, but he does slow down as a fight, his volume. And he's usually already a low volume fighter.
Muscle bound. So muscular guys, their cardio seems to lack toward the end.
Yeah. So that's why
I gotta get another beer. Keep talking though, Johnny. I'll be right back.
But yeah, that's why I'm like, it's either going to be Cannonier by knockout or early 1, 2, or 3, or it's going to be Strickland by decision. So those are the 2 outcomes that I can see for both guys. Man, I just don't know. I went with Strickland, but I could totally see Cannonier knocking him out in the 2nd round. Something like that. And it's just the betting line is a pick 'em, so it's like there's really no edge.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to look at the stats, I'll run through the stats real quick.
Yeah, run them
while Ranj is getting his beer. Strikes landed per minute 3.73 versus 5.54. You got to take these stats with a grain of salt too. I mean, Sean's busier on the feet. Different kind of fighters, different kind of fights. Strike absorbed per minute 3.50 compared to 4.01. So Sean's also taking more beatings than Jared is. Defense 61%, 65%, pretty much the same. Striking accuracy 51% to 40%. Slight advantage to Jared on that one. Takedowns. These guys are not big takedown guys, but if there is going to happen, I'm going to lead to Sean, 1.14 compared to 0.19. So Jared, not much of a takedown guy. Takedown defense, 85 to 65. Takedown accuracy, 61 to 25. Like I said, Jared's not a ground guy. Having said that, these guys have so many fights that the stats are kind of evened out a little bit as well. So you kind of looking at ratios as opposed to numbers. The ratios are a little bit better volume for Sean on the feet compared to Jared's numbers. But yeah, with this many fights, got to take the stats with a grain of salt. I am leaning towards Jared Cannonier. I'm just not a Sean Strickland fan. I think Jared's probably going to be able to get it done in the distance. I think the monkey hat freaked him out. Sean's a big talker, and yeah, not impressed with Sean's wins over the history. I think his best win was against Krzysztof Jodko, and that was a long time ago. He's been coasting for the last little bit. And his first challenge, he lost. So, yeah.
That's a big challenge.
Here. I got the killer gorilla.
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I see where everyone's at here, and like no one's wrong. It's just this is just whatever you feel like is a better outcome for you. Like, what do you think is going to happen? And I can see both. I really can.
I don't know why I see an armbar in round 3, but I see an armbar in round 3.
That's coming from the Strickland
I don't know why you see that either.
That would be fun, though. I
have Cannonier on Tapology. On Tapology, I said Cannonier TKO round 3. That's when I think Strickland's cardio is going to fade.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see all the fights that we have consensus picks on. We're all taking Sarukian. Circle that. Amir Albazi, we're not playing that because the line is way too wide. We're all taking a Juicy J.
I like that one.
I don't want to, though.
I know, but we're all taking Jake Matthews, but the line's kind of wide there, minus 235. We're all taking Renat Fakhretdinov, minus 150. That could be a play. And we're all taking Sergey Morozov, minus 225. So those are
he's like minus 300 now.
Yeah, he's minus 334 now.
Oh, 330. Fuck that then. So we got 1, 2, 3. We guys remove one of these fights.
Help me out
we're going to remove Jake Matthews because that's minus 235. So our 3-leg parlay would be plug this in. Renat Fakhretdinov.
Yeah. Banks. Tips.
Julian Erosa and Arman Sarukian. Let's see what that does. Fakhretdinov minus 152 right now on BetOnline. Julian Rosa's minus 160 and Arman Sarukian's minus 190. All three of them together would be a plus 311. Not bad.
I got plus 292.
Close enough. Around plus 300. Look, Sean had the same energy this week as a prayer fight, yapping at the press conference, but acting scary at the stare downs. Yeah, I didn't get to see the press. Man, I've been so busy lately. Safe to say Jared is probably a lot less skilled than Alex Pereira. Yeah, that's for sure. Stand up anyway. So, but I think he's still got. I hear you, Dirty Reg, but I think he's got enough in it to give Strickland another loss. And plus, he's plus money going with the underdog here. So, let me bring up this so I can copy paste it to the board. So, what underdogs do you guys got on this card? Johnny, do you have any underdogs?
A lot of the underdogs that were underdogs when I did my video, they're like pick'ems or they're the slight favorite now. So I think at the moment, let me look, and I'm looking right now, see if any of them are underdogs.
Yeah, you had Kakramanov. He's an underdog. He
was. Now he's minus 115. Yeah, I think when I did it, he was plus 100.
Oh, that's right. It's flipped. That one flipped. That one is one of the ones
barely
that
flipped. Yeah. I also had I picked Strickland, but I mean he's still about the same. They're about to pick him still. What else were the close ones? I know when I did Garcia and Mahashate, I think that was basically a pick 'em, and now he's at minus 150.
Yeah, you can do a whole favorite parlay.
I got dogs for you.
Whole card.
I got 5 dogs.
I got some dogs too. I got some good dogs.
I got David Dvorak against Cap.
You talked me into that. You talked me into that. Yep.
I like the new up and comer Chinese Mahashate.
Machete.
I like him. Yeah. I'm a big fan of the Russian Said Nurmagomedov against Sayokub against the CAC. I like Cody Brundage against Michael Olizashuk. And I like
that's my
Bobby
biggest
Green
dog
over
on
Drew
the card.
Dober.
Yeah,
I like Bobby Green
pretty
over
much
Drew
the
Dober
same
too.
dogs you got.
I mean, we got there's 5 good dogs there. I mean, I don't think they're all going to win. Don't get me wrong. I think the Said fight's a toss-up. It's going to be a great fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think the Mahashate is not proven yet, so that should be interesting as well. And Garcia's got the way better ground game. I think Dvorak and Cap is a coin flip, but at plus 200, I'm pretty impressed. And Brundage has a chance. I like Bobby Green though. Out of all those dogs, Bobby Green, Drew, and Dober, I like Bobby Green there.
I would say Bobby Green is a good dog right now.
That's kind of a coin flip. Because Drew Dober, man, there's a lot of close fights on this card that can go either way.
The Drew Dober and Green fight, out of all the ones that I did my predictions for, like I feel the least confident picking Dober, even though I'm sticking with it. But I could see Bobby Green winning that one. I might have made the wrong decision, but I'm going to stick with Dober. That's how close it is.
Okay. Here's our 3-leg parlay. I'm just going to click a little bit so it's easy to read. And there you go. This is for the show parlay. Johnny and I hit ours last week.
We did.
That was fantastic. I was I
put a unit on that. Yeah. I think we won 5. I was cool with that all day.
Yeah, absolutely. That was like that was plus 500 something. This is plus three times your money. Yeah, I'm kind of nervous I'm nervous, but yeah, I'll go with them. They're the best, like best odds, like value odds. There's heavier favorites that are sure things, like Amir Albazi, Jake Matthews, Morozov. That's a sure thing 3-leg parlay. But
yeah, that Armin
for the value,
this close though. But I do think he wins.
I had a flyer on good because Win is not going to win. He's got to drop down like 2 weight classes, dude. Duran Win.
Yeah, I don't know
like
what
5'6". The hell he's thinking with that.
Crazy.
That fight was supposed to be at 180. Yeah,
and he has a tough time making 185 too.
Like, I know he should be down. He was a junior national wrestling champ at the 190 class or some shit.
Really?
All right, 2 cents. Take care, buddy. Thanks for stopping through. Best of luck to you as well, my bud. And these fights start tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern time. So, yeah, good. Are you guys doing the pre-show thing?
No, Johnny? Actually, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do a fight companion. So if you're bored and you want to hang out, and
sweet,
we're gonna do that. Yeah, so we're gonna do that the whole time. Sweet. We were gonna think about doing the pre-fight thing, but we just decided since it's the last card, we're just gonna talk with everybody throughout the whole fight.
Yeah, and plus it's a free event. You have ESPN Plus. You can do the fight companion. Where at pay-per-views, I can't do fight companions because I'm 30 seconds behind with the main events, and I gotta watch them with no volume because you know how that goes.
Yeah, we usually have to. We have to sync up our fight companions. We're like 5 seconds off from each other, so we do that in the beginning.
Awesome. All right, Dave, you want to add anything?
Tapology group number 926. Please join.
Yes.
Yep.
Who won last week?
Let's see who we got on here. Oh, lots of people on this week. Ranj, you got all your picks in. Ice Viking always on the top. Cell has been killing it. MMA Jesus, I think he's got 3 wins in the last 4. He's just killing it as well. Cody doesn't have his picks in yet.
Oh snap!
Blood Money, get your picks in, homie. Johnny, you're there as well.
Right now,
once again, Murderers.
I do have some cards. I'm going to do some videos for the break. I'm going to have a couple different card videos, open them up. So stay tuned.
Great.
Yeah. Assassin's Roll here, guys. Join Tapology group number 926.
Awesome.
Let's see where you rank.
Well, guys, good luck to. You know what? I'm going to hang out for the rest of this beer anyway. So if you guys want to chat,
there you go.
Only because why not?
Chat it up.
And I might as well throw in some other parlays. Make some 3-leggers, a bunch of them, personal ones. Right, I'm gonna go right up the card. I'm gonna put Morozov.
I got like 9.
Morozov, I think. Dvorak, big underdog. Fakhretdinov. There you go. There's 3-leg parlay. That's plus 565, and there's only 1 underdog in there. That's a good one. That's a good money maker. But Johnny thinks Manel Cape. Manel Cape.
Yeah, I think he wins.
Sweaty feet. Sweaty feet's gonna
win. I agree.
He just gets. I think he just lands the better shot. The
you do
stronger
not,
shots.
Dave. You do not. You talked me into Dvorak.
I picked. I mean, plus.
You talked me into it. You switched my pick.
Plus money always gets you guys.
Plus money gets me.
It does. I get it.
But no, Dave made a good point though.
Bet on him.
He hasn't been finished.
Hang on.
If it goes to decision, Dvorak could win, and he hasn't been finished since 2012, and that might have not even been a finish. So Manel Cape has to. His key is to knock him out, and I don't know if he can. So put that one in.
I don't have a bet.
Well, Nicolau did knock down Dvorak too in his last fight. So
okay, yeah, but okay, so we're looking at Cape wins by knockout or Dvorak wins by decision, and we've already agreed this fight's going to go to decision. And if the fight goes to decision, David Dvorak should be a lock decision. Would you like me to pull up his record? All right, all of his fights are decision wins. Cape gets some knockouts. Yeah, I get it. So Cape's going to have to knock this guy out. If not, David's going to cruise to a decision win. This is how I sold you, Ranj. If you want to buy a used car, give me a shout.
What? A used car?
I'm a good used car salesman. David Dvorak's is a good used car.
Man. Alessandro Castro plus 350.
74% of the people that picked Cop to win on Tapology said by knockout. Food for thought.
Yeah, exactly. Kaap by knockout or Dvorak by decision win?
I mean, that's not wrong because it's more than likely that could happen. I can see Kaap winning a decision, but it's more than likely being a knockout.
Yeah, no. Kaap's gonna. I mean, Kaap can knock him out, but if Dvorak takes him down, it's all over.
How long is the break? When's
it's like 4 weeks.
When's the first event of 2023? Is it like?
I think it's January 17th.
Like January.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah, that is quite a ways.
It's like 4 weeks.
February 11th.
Right.
Islam Makhachev versus Alexander Volkanovski.
Oh, you're looking
what
ahead?
Are the odds on that?
Islam is at minus 350. Wow.
I thought he'd be higher.
Wow.
No respect for Alexander, eh? No respect for Volks.
I almost have to bet Volkanovski.
Yeah, you almost have just out of principle.
Because I mean, he's pound for pound. He's oh my god, he's probably he has to be pound for pound. I can't think of anybody better than him in the UFC. Just pound for pound.
Was never a fan, but I don't know how he survived Ortega's choke. I don't know. How did he?
That was insane. It was like 30 seconds. And
who does that? That's subhuman. So I mean, if Islam Makhachev, I mean, obviously he'll be able to get his back, but I mean, if he can choke him out for, I guess, a minute or so, maybe until like there's no blood flow going to his brain. Perhaps.
I just want to see the wrestling exchanges because I mean Volkanovski is a good wrestler and he's also really strong, but man, Islam's gonna be bigger, like pretty bigger, pretty much.
It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
And then the other fight is Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa, and Costa right now. All day. I mean, I'm Whittaker all day too, but Costa at plus 225 looks pretty sexy. But
I can only see him winning by knockout too.
Costa versus Adesanya, and that is why I can never bet Costa ever again.
The wine. It's all the wine.
Oh. The wine. Yeah, that's what it was. The stage fright. The big lights. Yeah. Paulo Costa spent too much money on hair plugs, or too much time in the chair on hair plugs, then he should be in the gym. So I don't know. Needs to work on his BJJ.
Look at this bet. I just put in all underdog, 3-leg underdog parlay. Wait till you see this thing. Okay. Look at this. Oh, look. Brundage, Green, and Dvorak plus 2,395. I put 10 bucks to win $239.
That's
why
crazy.
not? Why not? It could happen. It's $10. I pay more for a Happy Meal for my daughter. You know what I mean? So whatever. It's scratch off. That's what me and Dave call it. Scratch off ticket.
Yeah.
You know, $10 scratch off ticket. Confirm.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I like it. I like it, except Brundage. The other two I can get behind, but I just can't get behind the Brundage. But it could happen.
Really high on the paycheck that much. He's got more losses than Cody Brundage.
I mean, yeah, but he has more wins.
5 losses. Well. Yeah, he does.
He's got double the wins.
Like, sure does.
I just really like his boxing. He's got very quick boxing, and I just don't know if Cody's going to be able to hang on the feet. He's going to have to shoot for takedowns, and I just don't think he's that great of a wrestler.
Yeah,
either. But Miguel doesn't have the greatest takedown defense.
Wolves, or what was it called? Norfolk Wolves or something?
Newberry.
Newberry. That's right. Newberry Wolves. There it is. Look at how handsome he is. The tie on.
Looks like a young gentleman that's ready to wrestle.
2016, 2017. That's so he must have had when was his UFC debut? Couldn't have been that long ago.
No, he started wrestling. He started wrestling in 2012.
About 10 years
in college.
Yeah, that's where he started his college wrestling.
That makes sense. So he graduated high school in 2011. Right?
Yeah. So 2017 wrestling. Wow. Whatever. Regardless. He's got some wrestling background, all right? He's got some wrestling knowledge. I'm sure he's improved on that since then. This was a long time ago.
It is mixed martial arts, but when it's, for most part, because I'm a former wrestler too, and I usually, when it's wrestler versus striker, I not always, but majority of the time I take the wrestler.
I am the exact opposite. I usually take the striker just because of how they judge. They just, damage and on the feet is first before like control time. So that's my angle of always kind of picking the striker before the wrestler. If you're like really, really just don't know who to pick, and they're either a clear-cut wrestler and a clear-cut striker. Because I just don't think Brundage is going to have anything for him on the feet. Like, it's night and day. Like, McCall will get a knockout in the first round if he tries to stay on the feet for longer than like 2 minutes.
I know Brandon B's heavy on Olszewski again. So heavy. And he keeps talking.
I'm right there with you, man.
Maximov's decent. That's that you can't.
My thing with Brundage, and I get on him about, is just that Dalcha free gift win that he gave him. But he was losing that fight until then, mind you. Like every second until that guillotine. And
kind of like
the other fight. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, I literally, after the second round, I'm like, well, I better think of a t-shirt. I'm like looking it up while the fight's going on. Because I knew he lost those 2 rounds clearly. And I'm like, nope. I need a miracle. Yes, I did.
Well, if Paycheck loses, I'm not betting UFC for weeks. Yeah, about 4 weeks till it comes back. Agreed. Man, this is a very good, surprisingly good card for a Vegas Apex fight night. I like it.
Yeah.
So many close fights. That Nurmagomedov, Kakhramonov, that's gonna still can go either way.
Yeah. Let's go with the guy that has more options.
Ryan Battle, Fakhretdinov. Ryan Battle, he's low key, like he's under the radar, but he's decent. But man, the weigh-ins, he looked like shit.
I like Brian Battle. I like his style. I like everything about him, but this is just a very bad matchup for him. He's taking it on short notice, and he hasn't fought in his new welterweight division longer than 45 seconds.
Correct.
I got to see it. I got to see
Cody
it.
Last week, people dropping down a weight class, they usually don't fare that well. That's another thing. And Lord Olszewski, 205 to 185.
He was already the smaller 205er.
Right, and he has
always going to be quicker too. Like, he fought the bigger fighters at 205 every time, but he was so much quicker than them on the feet. Like, he would actually do pretty good at times because he was so quick. And he never got knocked out. He always just lost by decision, I believe. I don't remember him getting knocked out. At least in his last 4 fights or something like that. 5 fights.
And Johnny, you think Rafa Garcia, are you confident with that over Mahashate?
Yeah, I don't know why the line.
That's a wrestler versus striker. That's Rafa Garcia. He's got to use wrestling if he wants to
I think he can hold his own on the feet, though. I don't think he's like just a wrestler. I think he's good everywhere. He might not have the striking edge in this fight, but I do think he has striking to like back it up if he wants to stay on the feet a little bit. But he's definitely going to have the wrestling advantage for sure, and I think he's going to use it. He looks really, really good on the scales too. Like, he's getting like ripped and cut, and like his cardio is going to be really good probably now. And he used to be a little soft when he first came out. When I remember him in his first fight.
Oh, look at Brandon B said if Olszewski wins, he'll buy me. I don't think they have an Olszewski t-shirt. Maybe,
find one.
maybe. I don't know. I like when Dave, I had to make a GM3 a Meerschaert shirt for him because I searched. There's not a Meerschaert shirt.
Wear it all the time.
He does love it. I love it too. The legend GM3
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, Olszewski's never been
so
knocked
much money
out.
I can send you a tea.
Dude, you have no idea how many people ask me what GM3 stands for.
Oh, really?
That's awesome. Yeah, yeah.
Gerald Meerschaert III. That's awesome. Both your guys. I bought both your shirts this week. Dave, you'll get yours probably January because you live in bumfuck. But Johnny, you'll get yours before Christmas.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
What are you looking up? Olszewski t-shirts? Oh, Revel Stoke. This is your backyard.
It's been bad. We got so much snow, dude.
We just got dumped on today. Like I said, schools were closed and
oh wow,
all sorts of shit.
We got a little bit of snow
in north.
Not too much though.
Are you in like a city or a suburb?
Johnny? It's more of like a suburb. Like I said, I'm about like 45 minutes to an hour from Chicago. We always call it, but we're in Indiana, so we always call it like the suburb of Chicago because we only get Chicago news, and like everything is Chicago based because we're so close. We're not like Indianapolis or anything like that.
How
like,
close is your neighbor? Do you guys have a white picket fence between the yards?
No, but I'm in a subdivision, so it's pretty close. I would say within like 30 feet.
Oh, okay, all right. So yeah, you're suburban pretty much.
Yeah.
I'm rural. Like I said, there's an Amish guy lives down the road, looks like Said Nurmagomedov.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah. He makes sheds, and his wife and daughters make bread, and I was gonna buy bread from, but they're overpriced and they got dirty fingernails, which turns me off. Can't buy bread. They gotta
make that money somehow.
They don't wear deodorant either. I think that's the Amish thing. But I'll see them going into Stewart, like our local market. It's called Stewart's Shops. I'll see them going to Stewart's buying Cheetos and Mountain Dew. I'm like, that's not good for breakfast, girls. Come on.
But it tastes delicious, though.
Cheetos and Mountain Dew at 7 o'clock in the morning. Come on. They don't know better. They don't know any better. I see them at Walmart. They all buy Skechers. They all wear Skechers. I'm like, all right, they must have made a little break in the rules. You can wear Skechers. They still got the horse and buggy. Their bikes have no seats. They're like scooters. They can't sit when they're because it's not. They gotta. The transportation has to be like work. It can't be. I don't know. It's weird. They got some weird religious practices, and there's different sects. Like some of them you can wear different colors. Other ones you can only wear blue. It's weird. Like the Amish are just it's odd living in this area with them.
Okay,
but it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, we got some Amish workers. We got some Amish people out. Like I would say more east where I'm at, like towards like Fort Wayne area and stuff like that.
There's like a Nora, my daughter, would be in the car, and I'll be like, "See that boy? He don't even got a tablet. He don't even have electricity." And she's like, "Well, he's stupid." He's like, she's like, "Catch up with the times." I'm like, I can't even. What am I supposed to say to that? I'm like, oh, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, yeah.
Kinda, but yeah,
sounds
whatever.
about right to me.
Ice Viking. He's in Canada too. He hasn't got shit up there.
Oh yeah, I know. Ice Viking is I actually know where Ice Vikings
Yes,
is.
there's 2 T-shirts together fit Olsachek's name on a T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Ice Vikings right about here, I think.
What's up?
Ice Vikings right about here.
What's that, like Calgary?
No. He's in BC.
Ottawa?
Ottawa's in Ontario.
Oh, I don't know.
British Columbia.
Canada.
All right. So Ice Vikings right about here. I'm right about here. Ottawa's down here.
Way off.
Calgary's over here.
Oh, Ottawa's down there?
I was pretty close. What's that?
Ottawa's close to you, Ranj.
Ottawa's on the other side? I thought Ottawa was closer to you.
I'm from Ottawa. My hometown right here.
Oh. Oh, no kidding. I thought it was on the other side, other coast. My bad. Oh, you're VCR Repairman, you're right. Dustin Stoltzfus, he trains with the Amish, I think.
Oh yeah.
He's the Pennsylvania Dutch Amish. Those are hardcore Amish people too. Did you ever see Amish Mafia? It's so fake. You know, Amish people don't like getting their pictures taken. They're not supposed to. They think photography takes part of their soul. Shit, you're not. That they don't like being on camera. They're not. They're supposed to try to avoid pictures, photography, cameras, all that stuff. That's why that Amish Mafia, that shit's so fake. That was just played out. Mormons are mostly like Utah and stuff, and they're just like what are they, polygamist? They got many wives and stuff. That's the Jesus Christ Latter-day Saints. Those are Mormons. Johnny K lives in the Hamptons.
I wish.
I
that'd
think
be
you're
fun.
Chicago. Chicago. With Mbe and Bout Better. Mbe and Bout Better. Bout Better. Bout Better with his watches.
Uncle Weezy's from Chicago.
Craft beer. Oh, is he? How about Brady from DFS by Numbers? Where's he from?
I'm not sure where he's from exactly. Patrick from Addicted to
Combat. There's a lot of cappers.
Wisconsin.
There's a lot of cappers from Canada, actually. Like both the Fight Night Pick brothers, Canadians. Yep. Dog and Pass Podcast, Cody Saftik and Paul Shaughnessy, Canadians. And you know how you can tell Paul? He always says against. When he went against, and I'm like, what? But for real. Imagine having to listen to multiple women bitching. Oh, yeah, with them. Yeah, Mormons and Zalgas Zumagalov. Zalgas has like 5 wives. Did you know that?
At least.
Zalgas Zumagulov, 5 wives. You know, crazy. True story too. Kazakhstan, they're polygamous too. Yeah, Jared Cannonier, physical specimen. Strickland. Dennis Strickland, wasn't he that said use it or lose it? He like his key to victory is constant masturbation or some shit. He said that after he beat Jack Hermanson or something.
He said
something to that effect because I know he's a big talker.
You can't take anything what he says like for real. Like even like him walking up. I know Dave said it like he walked up on the stage really bad, but like who knows? Maybe that's part of his game. Maybe he's just messing around. Like who knows? Can't put it past him.
Yeah, but the weigh-ins, he looked weak. He looked like he was gonna. But
maybe that's just him doing what he wants to do. Like he's crazy. Like
no, I don't believe it. James Lynch, also Canadian. Yes, a lot of Canadian cappers. Oh, just play that back, Dave. Look at it, right there, looking weak. He's looking like he's walking on eggshells. It's very slow. I bet you Clint has this what's it called? He does this thing where he picks apart the weigh-ins. The show. Mm-hmm. It's called I haven't watched it in a while, but I bet you if you watch that, Clint from Die Hard MMA podcast, Clint McLean, Arizona. But anyway, he he does this weigh-in show where he picks apart all the. I bet you he's got a bad report on Sean Strickland. I bet you if you watched it, I didn't watch it, but I guarantee he would say that
it didn't look that great. I'll be honest, but I don't really put too much into
it's called
it.
Undefeated. It's called Undefeated, and he goes over every single person weighing in, and he'll tell you if he sees something off, or if they go right to the water bottle, meaning they're hydrating. Total weigh-in show. I think it's called Undefeated though, Ice Viking, something like that. Yeah, I think it's Die Hard MMA podcast Undefeated. I like how you guys were supposed to have a show. You and Cody were supposed to have a show called Worth the Wait. What happened? That just died out. You did like one episode, or maybe it was just Cody by himself.
I think it was just Cody. Yeah, Cody was just doing that one.
Right. It's called Worth the Wait, and it was kind of like a weigh-in show.
Yeah. I think he got busy with work and stuff, so maybe he couldn't do it. I'm not sure.
He said next after the new year, though, he's going through he's got a new schedule, so he's going to be. Yeah, still made weight like a champ.
No, like he took off. I'm just watching this. He took off his shorts and put the hat on. That's awesome.
Who's that? Brendan Allen with that skull cap hat right there? Look like him.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know. But look at him. He looks good. Takes the shorts off. Puts the hat on. He's going to win this. Hands down, he's going to win this. I like it.
Yeah, Clinton's a good dude, but hasn't won much as money as Sam Alvey in 2020. Yeah, Clint loves dogs. He always tries to pick the dog, even though when it's a clear cut favorite's gonna win, he'll still try to pick dogs. I think it's entertaining.
This is another one we want to highlight there, guys. Look how hard this one is.
You know who I really liked watching? Like when I do cap comparison picks, I like the Angelo and Jacob from We Want Picks. Those dudes, they're smart and they're very entertaining too. Angelo used to be an agent. He used to be an agent for Parker Porter, and like three other people though back in the day.
Nice.
Did you ever see those guys, Johnny?
I used to watch them a while ago. I still watch them from here and there. Like I watch so many people now. It's crazy. It's hard to like get into a rotation now.
That's
since I've been doing the YouTube. But when I wasn't, I was watching like a whole bunch of people
doing his chops right there. Kick that back a little bit, Dave. See those two dudes standing there? That dude looks like Brendan Allen. Watch this guy. He's gonna do some weird karate shit right here. I just noticed it.
What am I watching for here?
Huh? Right here. Oh. Look. Oh, and there, and then he got like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm almost done.
No, okay. You guys got to watch this weigh-in though, because we talked about this earlier. This guy looks rough. Look at him.
Oh, that's the Brian Battle. Yeah. But you know
does not want to be there.
He looked the same way the last fight, and he won. Because I remember saying that. I'm like, look at how shitty this dude looks. The cry chop punch. That's the best part of that weigh-in right there. But but Brian Battle, who did he fought last? He won his last fight. I forgot who it was. Was it Takashi Sato? And I picked against him because he looked like shit in his weigh-in, but he ended up winning by knockout too, I think. Finished him, I do believe.
Yeah, it was really close. It was like I said, it was like 45 seconds. So I don't really know what it's going to look like in this new welterweight division because we have only seen 45 seconds of it. And that's one red flag from him. And short notice.
And he's on short notice. And
he doesn't have the greatest takedown defense. And yeah, he's going to wrestle him.
Fakhretdinov's he's a wrestler. He's going to wrestle him. And Yeah, let's double down on that. I like Facardino up there all day. Oh, look at hold on, let me go back up here. Jacob, Freckled Salamander, that's from We Want Picks. Had Till as a lock of the week though. Yeah, he always picks he has a show where he picks one underdog as the lock every week. So guy's knocking on us. Because Johnny's our friend, He-Man.
What's Johnny K. wasting? I'm not wasting my time here, He-Man. If you don't know this or not, when I first started doing my YouTube channel, like Ranj was the only one putting my picks up with MMA Guru and all these people. I'm like, man, maybe I can get some subs this way. That's awesome. I used to watch your stuff before too, so
I appreciate that. I just don't have time anymore. My job is more demanding.
Yeah, I know it's tough. It's tough to stick with everything
this week. That Ismagulov's a good lock though. I mean, as an underdog, like I said, Jacob picks one underdog every week as his lock. I suppose I would more pick like
I would do Bobby Green.
I like the best. Yeah, Bobby Green.
McKenna can be up there. McKenna could be up there.
Or him right there, Dvorak. David Dvorak
could be up
right there. Right?
I would pick all 3 of those underdogs rather than who did he say again? Oh, Demir.
I like how they do the face-offs right after the weigh-ins.
Yeah, I do too.
Like
Hope Battle is ready to get wrestled.
They're not happy. They don't want to be there. It's a good time for face-offs.
Oh, he does not want to be there. Yikes.
He doesn't want to be there.
Yikes. I didn't see that one.
The only guy who missed weight.
Here's Mahashate and Hafa.
Look how wide Garcia is.
I know, he's thick.
He's
gonna
stout.
WrestleMania. There's a reason why Mahashate is 3 pounds heavier than he needs to be, because he's gonna get wrestled. He knows it. And I still think he'll get those takedowns.
Oh, here's my Amish friend, Saeed Ezekiel Nurmagomedov.
He's getting into his face.
All he needs is the hat and the horse and the buggy, and he's just like the guy down the road.
I know Dave's not gonna like it when I say this, fight, but
man. So Ramanov.
I was gonna say Saeed Yokob is training with the great Terrence McKinney, so take that for.
I'm gonna pile on even more. You're going down.
He-Man, I don't do this.
Battle of the ponytails. Come on,
look, he's killing his channel. I don't care. I just do this for fun. I do this for this. You can unsubscribe. I'll just buy more of you. My shit is unorganic. I'm not proud. I'm not.
That was awesome.
Unsubscribe. I'll buy 60 more of you. It cost me like, I don't know. I think I can buy like 300 subscribers for $70 or some shit.
Dude, we don't care. We're doing this for us.
I don't care. I really don't care. I do this for this show. Live stream Friday nights. That's what I do this show for. Back, 2020, I was worried about subscribers and shit. Now I don't give a shit. I don't care if I have 20
barefoot
8,000.
He's barefoot. Really?
Who is that? Cody?
Who?
No, on the right.
Cody Brundage.
Yeah, they're about the same size. You have to watch for that too. Sometimes people wear shoes and then the other one they just wear them barefoot, so it looks like they're taller, but really it's probably not. They're about the same size.
Right.
Here's like right Bobby here, that's when you have to look. So they both have shoes on.
Chisel jaw.
Sandals and shoes, but they're about the same.
Oh,
this
so
is the
much
best
trash
face
talking. This is gonna be
no,
great.
No. Bobby gives him like
a
kind of a hard slap on the shoulder right there, like not like a friendly one, like I don't know, check yourself. Love it. I love it. That's awesome. Oh, here comes who I thought it was Jamie Simmons Afro Samurai, but no, what's his name? what's Alex Caceres' nickname again?
Alex Caceres. It's Bruce Leroy. Is that it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Bruce Leroy from Last Dragon. Did you ever see that movie, Johnny?
Oh, long
Last
time
Dragon.
ago.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's old.
I feel so sorry for this guy. Bah, 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 bah. That's my imitation of a lamb to the slaughter.
Yeah.
Fake TJ Brown.
And so over. Those pretty blonde locks that he's got going on there, that little hair dye, that little gray. Oh, you're going down so fast. Yeah. Round one. Sorry. And in the fat hat category.
Yeah, this is one of the closest fights on the card, though. But
yeah,
he made our 3-leg parlay, though, Sarukian.
It's gonna be close. We're gonna be sweating that last one. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
But I do think he'll
see
get
all
it.
this. How we're playing this. He-Man. I'll probably get copyright. I probably won't be able to monetize this show because of copyright claim. That's fine. I'm fine with that.
Who cares?
My real job brings in 6 digits salary. So YouTube's $100 a month doesn't really matter. So just saying. All right, sweet.
John Strickland's crazy.
Here it is. He is. I think he's gonna lose. I think.
Well, if it gets to the third round, we'll see. I think Strickland wins if it gets the later
5-round fight. 5-round fight.
Yep.
5 rounds. 5-round fight. Main event. So all right. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I enjoy every Friday with you guys. Absolutely, you're always welcome. And good luck tomorrow. And yeah, if you're doing a watch along, I might be on to come with you. So
right on.
Yeah, good luck, guys, tomorrow, and see you guys. Whose channel you're doing the watch along on?
We're gonna do it on mine. Yeah.
Okay. Awesome.
So,
well, I'll see you on Instagram.
Okay.
The fights start at 4 Eastern, so I'll be on Instagram. Roughly hour before. So,
sounds good.
Yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. I won't see you again. Well, I definitely won't see you again till next year. So, sweet. Yep. Thanks for your support. Or your He-Man. Thanks for your trolling too. I don't hate it. Okay, awesome. Right. Simple Man, you're the best. So thank you, chat, for tuning in. Thank you, Johnny and Dave, for being on the show as always. And good luck.
Problem.
And I'll see you guys. Hopefully, I'll see you guys tomorrow. All right.
Yep.
Have a good night.
Sounds good.
Have a good night.
Later, man.
Yeah.